Oh, 6 a.m. and already the boy ain't right.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Good morning, Facebook Friday Live. First Friday of May. Wow. Wow.
Good morning.
How is that possible? Matt Hecker, good morning. David. David, I said, I almost said David, our web builders. Kevin Webb from David, our web builders.
Kevin
I
Webb.
do look tired. Wow. All right. Gotta do this with my eyes. Good morning, everybody. Yeah, first Friday of May. Wonderful to
Good morning,
have you all
everybody.
joining
Yeah,
this
first
morning.
Friday.
We have a really great show. We've got Carmel's coming in this morning.
Yes,
We have
we
a
do.
really giving away a sweet deal.
Yes.
And then we also have Kevin Webb himself coming in this morning.
What?
And I think he's bringing some.
coming in this morning.
From what I heard, he's
He
bringing.
never
He never. It's true. Never comes up. Doesn't mean what he brings is always good. But it's
good. He's never wrong.
He's never.
Yeah, that was a major. Yeah, that was a major flop, dude.
Sorry.
Smoked it. It's smoked salmon.
It's smoked salmon and bagels.
Oh, this thing. Need to turn cameras on. Do we need to turn cameras on? We need to turn cameras on.
It's always the little button. It's always the little microphone there. It's always the microphone.
I'm gonna have to ask you that one.
Yeah, that's what I need. What I need to do is have a little checklist.
Right.
Little checklist like mute the mics.
Yeah.
That's like mute the mics. Like, oh yeah,
Right.
click those buttons right there. Because yeah, like I check, you know, like check the sound, like cool, everything sounds good. Forgot to mute the mics. Trenton says, want to know what I wish I had time to do today? What do you wish you had time to do today, Trenton? I think I know.
What do you think it is?
Golf. Yes. I see right. As soon as I said it, he said it right there.
Well, it's supposed to rain.
All day. I'm supposed
For the next 2 weeks.
I'm supposed to golf tomorrow morning.
Oh, you're not.
And it's, you don't think so?
Well, I don't know. It's supposed to not be rain. Hold that thought.
All right.
Oh, did you flip it?
Oh, Jordan Davis.
K100, another artist coming to the Glass City and the Huntington Center this summer. He'll be there, I believe it'll be the first weekend of August. Lynn and Marco, thank you so much for joining us this morning. It is a Feel Good Friday Facebook Live with Guy in the Cut 419, Pat McCarty. We are sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram.
That we are. Coming up here at 6:20, we'll do Tough Love with Siri.
It's a few minutes past 6 now, and time for your first morning look at news.
Good morning, I'm James Starch with the 13 Action News headline. An overnight fire at a home with a 6100 block of West Bancroft. Firefighters said the flames burned through the electrical connection to the house, causing some sparking, but thankfully no one was hurt. It's also the same house that's at the center of an extended I-team investigation we brought you at the beginning of the year. It's the house near Holland, Sylvania, where police and paramedics were called on January 2nd for a 31-year-old woman who appeared to be overdosing. She was declared dead at first, but an hour and a half later, the coroner determined she was actually alive. Well, right now, the website is open for you to send your feedback about one of the latest roundabout proposals. This one's in Monclova Township. The plan is to build it at the intersection of Strayer and US 20A, which is Maumee Western Road. Construction is tentatively set for the year 2026. For more details, go to 13abc.com. And UToledo is set to hold its spring commencement ceremonies this weekend, awarding over 2,500 degrees and graduate certificates. Grad students will be honored tonight at 6 p.m. And then undergrad ceremonies are scheduled for 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. at Savage Arena. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks for 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
Morning rainfall is a good possibility at times for the afternoon. A few scattered hit and miss showers and storms are a possibility with a high around 72. Overnight tonight, there's a chance of rain with a low down to 58. And for tomorrow, 75 for that high. There could be a few more showers developing, especially east of Toledo. And going into Sunday, another chance of rain there with a high of 74. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellis.
62 now, K100. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time, just $20. Don't see any accidents on the board right now. There were a lot of emergency vehicles. City Park and the trail a short while ago. May be a problem still there. And fire reported out at First Solar in Perrysburg. Look out for emergency vehicles in that area. Call or text if there's anything that does need to be passed along. Our number 419-240-1000. The line is sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
Save up to $150 on select sets of 4 Vredestein.
There you go. Now you're getting it.
Oh, come on. Now that part I have. It's the other mics. That's the one I got to remember. Oh man, it's chocolate custard day. And
so many things today.
Is it? What else is it?
Well, it's paranormal day today.
Oh.
Today.
So that's
Comic
big.
book day today. It's no pants day today. Thank you both for not observing.
Well, I never wear pants.
I'm not wearing pants.
You can't see it over here. I haven't worn pants in 2 years.
Oh man, yeah. Let's see. Oh gosh, going back. That and have a friend from K100 possibly come out too. That's Trenton Strickland talking about that. He wants to golf.
I would love to golf. And you know what? Listen, I was going to go that day, but my truck broke down. Man, I've had a bad run here. I've had a bad run. So
what he's saying is you can't give him a hard time, Trenton.
Yeah, well, you can.
You know,
I get it because you know me, I never turned down golf.
That's what you say.
Never turned
Up to
down.
this point, I believe that.
Yeah.
But now, oh man, I don't know what's happening.
Trust me.
It's
the only thing I enjoy doing in my life.
We've got the Kentucky Derby this weekend.
Is that this weekend?
That is tomorrow.
First Saturday, May 150th run for the Roses.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Big celebration.
Such a big buildup, and then it lasts for
a minute and 30 seconds. Usually.
Yeah. There's a joke there.
Do you have alcohol in here?
There's what?
It's Derby weekend. You got to make a mint julep, don't
Oh
you?
my
What's
gosh.
in a mint julep?
Who cares? It's Woodford Reserve in her
It's
hand right now.
Woodford
That's
Reserve. I brought you the good stuff.
right. Wow. Lynn's gonna be making up.
Yeah.
Am I gonna be drinking before 7 a.m.?
Well,
what is it? My birthday?
You're already
Wow.
sleepy. So
What
Put it
is
off for a
happening?
little while.
You might fall asleep over there.
That's incredible. So we got to, I don't even know the horses. Do you know the horses?
Fierceness is the favorite. So Fierceness is the favorite. Sierra Leone is second favorite. And who was
Well, we got our own expert over here. Wow.
I know.
I've got
can't even
my
name a
daughter
horse.
is an expert.
Are you putting
She's
some?
always-
Oh, she is?
Oh my God. Yeah, she
I
knows
think we
it
should all
inside.
bet on a horse, and
that's-
whoever loses has to do the
That's
nostril
why
thing
we
next
went
week.
to the Derby. She was a little thing, but she knows the stats. She knows the jockey. She knows the trainer. She knows the
Okay,
ins and outs.
I'm gonna need to know those stats because I'm putting some money on some horses tomorrow.
Are you?
Yeah, so I'm gonna need to know.
We can call her. She'll let
All
you.
right, Kentucky. Okay, the 2024 Kentucky Derby horses. Let's see.
2 Japanese horses running in it this year.
Sierra Leone, Dornock,
Well,
Dornoch?
Trenton, tell me where you're playing. We'll go. I'll definitely go. He's coming.
Dornock, Mistalik Day. I can't even say these words.
First, you got to be. You can't bet on him unless you can pronounce them.
That's right. Catching Freedom. Yeah, because I don't want to be up there like watching the Derby and I'm like, go, Mistalik. I have no idea.
When we went, I did win money when we went. I bet on Super Saver. And,
Yeah?
and came away with a little bit of cash. I wish I would have bet more.
I won last year.
Did you?
I did, and I bet all 3 horses that placed first, second, and third. I bet on all of them,
So
and
you hit the trifecta?
yeah, And
That would have been like $1 million.
I mean, I didn't put a lot of money on it.
Yeah,
was
but I
like-
think if you put like
Good for
$10
you.
down, you probably win like
That's
5,000.
huge.
If you get the try, you got first, second, and third place.
Yeah, but
right.
it depends where you're betting. There wasn't $1 million. It was at a private party.
Oh, I
Oh.
thought you were at a sports book.
No.
I was
I
like,
was,
dude, the odds of that are like 1 in 20,000. $1 get you 20,000.
yeah, no, I had all 3 horses. I had all 3
Wow.
horses picked.
Well, you should definitely. Why don't you do? I think you can do it on. Can't you do it on?
Anywhere now, pretty
Yeah,
much.
like the what
Dave
are
and
those
Buster's.
apps? The
Oh, the app?
Like what is the app?
FanDuel.
Yeah, or DraftKings. I'm sure you can do.
I
it.
should probably download it, shouldn't I? Yeah, maybe I will. Maybe I will. But I'm gonna need to know. I'm gonna need to talk to Carly and find out exactly what those
Kate.
horses are.
Caitlin.
Oh, it's Caitlin.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, forget Carly then. I need to talk to Caitlin. But yeah, so who are you? I want to know who you guys are voting. Who are you voting on?
Who's running?
Who are you betting on? Who are you betting on for the Kentucky Derby tomorrow? Are you watching the Kentucky Derby, and where are you watching the Kentucky Derby? Do you guys ever do any Kentucky Derby parties?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah, we always have one. Yeah.
At your house?
Yeah. It's gotten a little smaller over years now. With Kate gone this year, we're like, aren't you coming over? So it's gotten like smaller and smaller. But we always have
Just
the
gonna
hats.
be you and Chuck this year in your hats.
It may
Do you
be.
wear the hat? Do you dress up?
Oh yeah.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Yeah, good. I can't wear a hat. My hair is too big. So and
Just get a bigger hat.
I've never found a hat that can fit my head either. I had one a couple years ago.
What's all the trend right now? The Panera Bowl hats. There you go.
The what?
Yeah, Panera Bowls. People are going
Well,
and
the
getting
bread bowls.
the bread bowls, and they're making hats out of them. I'm sure one of those.
I'm
will fit.
I'm already out. That
God
sounds
bless you.
Thank
ridiculous.
you. I don't even know how to begin saying no to that. That's-
I was already out on the stupid hats. I'm definitely not wearing a bread bowl.
I know they really look stupid.
Yeah.
yeah,
So,
you can't wear bread on your head and make it look cool.
No,
although,
no one can.
if you were out and you started to get hungry,
Just
start
tear it
eating your
off.
hat. That would be kind of cool.
As
actually.
long as the hair was clean, I suppose that's
Yeah.
That's
Nah.
your own
Doable?
hair.
right. Unless you don't have any hair. Yeah, I don't know. I have my son has I bought him an Indiana Jones hat, a brown fedora. I could wear a brown fedora, right?
Oh yeah.
Would that be okay?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know. Would that
Brown?
be okay?
Well, I'm just not the fedora. Fedora, obviously, yes, but like
Or you got one of those beer helmets, you know, with the straw.
with the straw.
Yeah,
That's
they love
classic.
that. Down
That's-
there. You show up at the horse track with that.
Yeah.
They'll be like, go.
Just
Turn
yeah,
around.
you're not even allowed to be here right
Yeah,
now.
Exactly.
That's oh boy. Well, we there are some fun things that are coming up in the area in the next month. This is Asian American Islander Pacific Heritage Awareness Month. That's
Oh
a
my gosh.
mouthful.
Yeah, that's a
Wow.
lot.
Did you know that? Did you
No.
know that it's all right?
Had no idea.
So good. Boy, Bonnie just hops on here, doesn't say good morning or anything. She just says, "Are you giving away walleye tickets today?"
Bonnie has one track mind, and that's
Oh no,
fine.
I'm sorry. She did say good morning. I scrolled up. She did
We
say good
are
morning.
giving away walleye playoff tickets today on our show.
All right.
We are.
All right. What time is that happening?
I know Lynn is the planner of the show.
well, we've got Sesame Street Live tickets too, so we'll have to figure out which we do
Okay.
one at 6:50 maybe, and do the
Which one
other
do I
about
want?
7:50.
What do I watch?
All right. Yeah. Exactly.
Sesame Street Live,
Mhm.
walleye. Can you drink beer at the Sesame Street Live?
Yeah, if you bring it in a flask.
Depends how you sneak it in.
Right? Okay. All right. Did you ever go to any of those? Have you ever been to like one of those? My daughter just went to Bluey Live with her grandmother.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Bluey's got his own live
Scooby-Doo
show?
Live. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Good
Yeah.
Lord.
Blues Clues Live. Scooby Doo. Yeah, there was a bunch of them that came through because there was Sesame Street.
I remember
Live.
being a kid. I had to have been maybe 4 or 5 years old. And we went to go see Thundercats live.
Ooh, the
Thundercats.
Thundercats live. It was Thundercats and Gumby
Wow.
all together on the same stage.
Gumby.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was
Surprised you
weird.
Didn't have an excitement overload.
It was pretty amazing. And my dad tells the story of when they, we were like wanting to get the Thundercat, afterwards you could get their autographs, and so we were real excited about it, but the line was pretty long. And he's like, well, why don't you guys go wait in the car and, I'll, and he's standing there and it's like probably 20 minutes into standing. He's like, these guys aren't real. Why am I standing here to get these?
So you do.
So he just like He walked out. He's, I'm not doing it. He's watching these guys standing for hours in line to get signatures from some dude in a costume.
Right. Well, you did that, didn't you?
Wait in line.
You know when
No.
you dressed up as Batman.
I did dress up as Batman. Yeah. I would. Yeah. That's always. Whenever I think about that, I think of how absolutely ridiculous it is and how many parents were pissed off when they. I mean, here, to my credit, I think I actually looked pretty good as a Batman.
I bet you did.
I looked pretty darn. The
Although
costume was pretty
Batman doesn't
legit.
have long hair.
I didn't have long hair though, and I
Okay.
had the cowl on. You couldn't see that. I didn't have any facial hair or anything like that, so it was legit. I was a pretty legit Batman. Pat, if you scroll, Bonnie, I apologize. I did scroll back and saw that you said good morning.
Marco, do you want that Siri there?
I did see it. I thought you just jumped right on and we're like, I want my tickets. In what manner are the tickets being given away today?
Sesame Street Live, we're going to have you identify a Sesame Street character.
Okay.
And we've been kind of 50-50 on that all week.
Yeah.
The ones we think would be obvious, people had a hard time with. So
Really?
it's kind of interesting. Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently, Grover and Cookie Monster sound a lot alike.
Yeah, you wouldn't think so.
But we didn't think it sounded like Big Bird, and yet there was a lot of Big Birds. Yeah.
Are you able to play? Can we do it? Like, was this the last day of it?
Yes.
Is it this weekend?
No, it's next Thursday. I don't know that we have any more next week or
We
not.
only have
This
5
maybe.
characters.
Are you able? Can I try it?
Can you
Yeah,
guess
sure.
I want to see if
You know the character?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
You don't know.
pull it up. Let's see if I know. Let's see if I can identify these.
All right. I'll play the ones that we've already played. That way, no one's getting any advantage.
Golf. Thanks, Trenton Strickland and AJ Arnold. I had the opportunity to play golf with them last Friday. It was great.
Are they
Oh.
good?
We had a great time. They are. AJ's great. Trenton, meh. No, I'm kidding.
All right, who's this?
Okay, let's hear.
Wait for my computer
Okay.
because it's got to think about it and wonder if it should do it, and then play it.
You ever heard that song that makes you want to dance?
Yeah.
Perhaps a lullaby.
It's Grover.
Put your cute little eyes
It's Grover.
to sleep.
It is Grover.
Yeah.
All right. How about this one?
All right.
Okay, listen to this. Everyone on Sesame Street is always talking about love.
It's Oscar the Grouch.
Good job.
Wow,
We
all
got
right.
20 seconds.
All right. I think we have time for this one. Are we talking here?
Hello, today me.
Come on, Cookie Monster.
Oh, no, you're right. We put the pot in.
Grover and Cookie Monster do not sound
All
anything
right,
alike.
There's no way you get this
All
one.
right, let's hear.
And
Ah, dang. I could have won Sesame Street Live
You
tickets.
coulda. Mhm.
Man.
Hello, hello, Zillennial slang of the day. Today we want to talk about drip, D-R-I-P, your drip. Don't offend the drip, Karen. My outfit is flawless. We'll talk about on fleek later, but if your drip, your outfit is on fleek, then you are looking fire. You are looking fine, and you are primo.
This is you know, if it's not one thing, it's another. Right?
The refrigerator went in my, or the bulb went in the refrigerator, and
Do we
just replaced the bulbs, and I opened it up. Now it's like,
Yeah.
what did we do?
I thought you said we had like 20 seconds.
We kept production there.
Oh, okay. So those were the four, and
yeah,
people miss some of those?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's wild.
I tell you what, we'll do today's.
Okay.
And we'll give the people online a little hint. So see
Have
if
the
you can get,
advantage.
if you get this one, I'll actually be pretty impressed.
Okay.
The other 4 were pretty easy. All right, here we go. Well, this computer is just there we go.
All right, I accept Elmo's share the laughter challenge because I love telling jokes.
That is Gabby or Abby, the fairy.
Abby Cadabby.
Abby Cadabby.
Abby Cadabby. I don't know if that ever, they would probably not giving you that on Jeopardy.
I said Gabby and then I said Abby.
Yeah, it's
Abby
Abby
Cadabby.
Cadabby.
Abby Cadabby.
Yeah,
Yep.
so there you go. That's who we'll play today whenever we play.
See,
you guys
look at
got
that.
a heads up just for being online.
Just for being on here. You guys could you could go see you could go see Sesame Street Live.
Inside scoop.
There we go. No, golf with AJ and Trenton was good.
Who won?
I had to cut out early. I didn't.
Oh, so you were giving me a bunch of crap. And
by
you left
three
early.
holes. I had another meeting I had to get to.
Who plays 15 holes of golf?
This guy, because I had another meeting that I had to get to because we couldn't get on any earlier. We didn't get on until 12:40.
Right.
If we had gotten on at 12, would have been no problem.
All right, hold that thought.
Holding.
Oh, Eli Young Band, love that.
Eli Young Band, love that. K100 on air, online, on your phone, and now we're on Friday Facebook Live as well. Looks like today overcast, on and off showers. High today 71. Tonight cloudy, low 57. Tomorrow partly cloudy, chance of rain east of I-75. High tomorrow 73.
Right now it's 62 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price, right now. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory, home with the one-day CCW class. No accidents, no slowdowns at the moment. We'll keep an eye on things. Make sure you're aware of anything as it does come up. If you spot something, please contact us in the Perrysburg Premier Garage. Our phone and text line at 419-240-1000.
You're in her world now. K100. This is Tough Love with Siri. K100.
You can always call or text to get your tough love. You can hit us up when you see us out. You can even go to our website. We have a little form right there on our website that says Lynn and Marco. And then under there it says Tough Love with Siri questions. You can ask any day of the week, and we'll get to yours. And our very special Siri, who's on an iPhone 4S, believe it or not, when she was real mean and real sassy. That's what we keep her there, and she answers questions. This is from David, who lives in Maumee. David says, Siri, I hate going to parties because I hate awkward conversations. Any ideas on how to get out of these awkward conversations when I get into them?
Awkward conversations at parties or other gatherings are the absolute worst. You will get trapped in a conversation with somebody that you don't know, and then you will have to figure out a way to walk away from it. The problem occurs when you have to act like you are going to the bathroom every 10 minutes just to walk away from a weird asshole you are talking to. My advice is just to immediately bring up a topic that makes people want to stop talking to you. I recommend that you go right into religion or politics and say something that is completely off the wall, and then ask them what they believe in. My guess is that they will say that they have to use the bathroom. Ha 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 ha.
There's nothing better than start talking politics right away, or something, something weird.
Tell them you sell life insurance. They'll stop talking to him immediately.
Or start falling asleep. Nice. We got this from Travis, who says, hey guys, I want to ask Siri a question here. I was at a barbecue yesterday, ate a bunch because it was the first one of the season. Now I don't feel well. What do you think is wrong?
Ha 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 ha. This one is simple. You feel terrible today because you stuffed your fat face relentlessly with every piece of food you could find at the barbecue. After that, you washed it down with beer and any other alcohol laying around. You basically threw all health concerns to the side, and your body is feeling it today. You can't expect your body to react normally the day after you ate enough food to feed a small town of people for an entire week. My advice here is eat salads for the next month. That should probably undo most of the damage that you did to yourself.
Yeah, boy, there's nothing like overindulging on meat products and then steak goods and all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, asking for trouble.
Yeah, and you got to will yourself out. All right, salads for the next 2 weeks. That's how you do it.
You're in her world now.
Need to have a good barbecue.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah, they my boys got my back here. They said he may have left it. He left on 15's green.
You don't
but
show
he
up to
showed
golf
up.
and then leave. I think that's worse than not showing up.
No, it's not. Oh no, it's not.
100%.
But no.
Well, I'm going to play 4 holes of golf and then leave.
15. 15. We
I don't
couldn't get
know.
out till 12:40. If we had, like I said, if we had gotten out earlier, like we had hoped to do, You know, if you had come through with us at Cottonwood, and we could have gotten on earlier. But Mark, do you want to drive all the way out to the south end?
My car broke down, dude. I would have had to walk. You know?
Yeah. Well, there's a lot going on. So I want to know if anybody's going into any derby parties this weekend. Let me know where you're going. Let me know where that's taking place. It's at home, or if you're going to go, probably Hollywood Casino. I would imagine probably have some things going on over there. But then Sunday is also Cinco de Mayo.
Oh yeah,
boy,
that's how you do it.
That's
Sunday,
May 5th. May 5th. It's always on May 5th.
I know. You said Friday.
I started to say Friday, then I started saying.
I got confused.
Yeah. So this Sunday, Cinco de Mayo. Where are you gonna go celebrate Cinco de Mayo?
Anywhere. Cinco de Mayo doesn't really matter. You can go to any Mexican restaurant and it'll be fun and good. Do we have any of those Mexican restaurant things left? We had a bunch of we had a sweet deal going on those.
Well, we have Carmel's
It's
coming
Mexican weeks with at our Sweet Deal site. So there's another one. Yes, Carmel's come out, but there were some left for El Patron. Is that the name of it?
That's what it was.
A couple of brothers just recently picked up a new Mexican restaurant. They did a Sweet Deal earlier this week
over on Holland, Sylvania.
Yes,
I was just there yesterday, giving them their award for the margarita round guy in the 419 margarita winner.
What?
Round 3.
We were asking how good the margaritas were.
Wow.
Their skinny margarita is really, you got to ask for the skinny one. That's the really good one.
They seem like such nice guys. I'm glad to
Yeah.
hear they've got a great product.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The
Very.
food they brought in was wonderful.
Oh my god.
They brought in food yesterday.
Tuesday.
This is not right. This is not. This needs to be a Friday.
They had
I think.
hard shell tacos.
Yeah.
Yes, I was involved.
Give me a suggestion, Pat, where to eat some Mexican food. Oh, buddy. Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, if you don't mind not having a margarita with it, then I would recommend Lowrider Cafe in downtown Toledo. Great, really, really, really good food. But if
now,
you
is that different than regular Mexican food, or is it like? It seems like it would be like high end kind of a thing.
It's not high end.
No.
They just
They
don't
have hard shell tacos.
Don't have a liquor license?
They don't serve liquor because they're right across the street. They're right around the area where there are some.
Gas watch. Hold that thought.
Okay. Am I switching over for this?
No.
Okay.
It's a quick one.
$3.17, cheapest price reported for regular unleaded this morning. You can get it at the Murphy USA and Bowling Green. Speedway down there also has it, and Myers and BG, the place to head for the cheapest regular unleaded. The lowest diesel price, $3.55. Also Murphy USA and Bowling Green. Get all the lowest prices online at K100country.com.
All right. So you were saying that so it's not high end. Do they have hard shell tacos? That's really
I'm sure they do.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure they do.
Because a lot of places you'd be surprised they don't.
Well, I'm not sure. Then I don't know. I don't know.
And where are they located?
They're in downtown Toledo. They're really close to they're like right across from the Toledo Library, and because of the homeless population that is around there, they don't do alcohol. They don't want to tempt you. There are people that are recovering. They're trying to straighten their lives out, and they did not want to be a source of
what a thoughtful community member.
So
yeah.
well, and they go above and beyond that, because what also they do is you can, if you go in there and buy a meal, you can also pay for a token, and the token goes in this jar, and then somebody that's out living on the streets, they can come in, they can use one of the tokens and get a nice hot meal.
That is
and eat it. They eat it right there in the restaurant. They don't have to take it to go. But yeah, so it's a really, they have a really nice, and they have really good food.
What if you have a home but not any money? Can you?
What's that?
If you have a home but you don't have money, can you use one of the tokens?
I don't know. But they do have really good food. They actually won the tastiest in town, the taco edition.
What?
So
why was I not invited to this?
Because we weren't a part of each other's lives at that time.
Well, now it's on.
And I don't think in all 4 places that we went to for the tacos, I don't think a single one of them were hard shell.
See, they don't. A lot of people don't do them. I don't know. It's weird.
Is that because street tacos have become so popular?
Well, that's because really, technically, an authentic taco is not hard shell. They're like on that soft corn.
Okay.
If you get them from Mexico.
Soft corn tortillas.
Yeah.
I like flour tortillas better.
You do?
Yeah, I really do. I don't know why. We were at Tequila yesterday. Matt, that's another one that has some great food. Tequila. Oh man, it was so good. But yeah, nice soft
Where's that one at, Sylvania?
flour corn. Sylvania, yeah. They've won in Sylvania. They've won in Perrysburg. Carlos Poco Locos. What's the one?
There's one called
San
Cinco de Mayo.
Marcos.
What's that?
San Marcos.
San Marcos. That's the one in downtown. That's out by
They just
you.
opened a Cinco de Mayo, like right over here by the Walmart.
Yeah.
Cinco de Mayo. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh man. What's the one?
There's one right on Detroit that always looks like it's. I pass it every day. What
On
is that? I've never
Detroit?
been that one. Right next to that. It's right across the street from that convenience store. I always see it over there.
I don't know. I don't go that way very much. But over by South, I have El Tipico. Is that the one that's been there forever that everybody loves?
Which one?
El Tipico.
Is it Typico or El Tipico?
It depends what
The
part of the city you're from.
Americanized version is. And I bet there's a lot of there's a
I'm
good.
sure you're
I
pronouncing
tell you
it.
what, there's a good taco truck that parks downtown on Friday nights. I can tell you that much. All right, hold it up. Get ready for your thing. Cole Swindell, love that K100, Toledo's country music station. Lynn and Marco right here with you. Your sports report brought to you by Zavotski's Custom Meats and Deli. And big night, man. A lot is going on in sports. Let me just tell you, Toledo, a quick 4-game sweep of the Kalamazoo Wings in the first round, and the Nailers have won 7 of their past 8 games. Something's got to give tonight as Toledo hosts Wheeling in Game 1 at the Bank Tank at 7:15 puck drop. We need people to get down there and get loud. Going to be playoff hockey. We actually have tickets to that game to give away today here on our show. Hang out for that game 2 is tomorrow night to the Huntington Center before the game turns to Wheeling for at least the next 2 games. Astros beat the Guardians. Mud Hens over the Clippers 7-3 last night in Columbus, and the Tigers were off. And that is your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
How cool is this? The Toledo Lucas County Public Library is putting together an organization called Volunteens. And so as prom wraps up, graduations are happening, and teens have their summer times and maybe need to pick up volunteer hours for certain organizations. You can do that with the Toledo Public Libraries. It's a great way to make a difference in your community and get yourself those volunteer hours. And if you want more information, we'll make sure that there's a link up on our Facebook page.
Oh, love that. All right, let's see what's going on in the 419. Nobody better.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
Then Guy in the 419. What's happening this weekend?
Oh, there's a lot of great things happening this weekend. It's Derby weekend. It's Cinco de Mayo. So to get us ready for that, the Toledo Zoo is having their tequila and tapas event tonight. You don't want to. Oh, it's going to be so much good food right along, all going from when you walk in the gate all the way down to the African safari. That's tons of food, lots of live entertainment, great stuff. It's also, I don't know if you're looking to get some ink this weekend, but it is the Toledo Tattoo Festival.
Yes.
At the Glass City Center. They're going to have a lot of great artists out there, and they are artists. I mean, these are truly talented
From
people.
all over the country.
From all over. And so you go there, you could actually get some ink. I was thinking about maybe getting Marco's face put on my
Me too.
left hip.
I'll give you $10.
Should we go? Should we go and get Marco's face?
I will give you $10 if you do that.
It would end up looking like Scott Baio or something. And
I doubt it.
and
Actually.
then
That's my real face.
Saturday, we've got the Toledo Reptile Show. That's going to be out at the Knights of Columbus Hall on Secor Road. But if you're a fan of reptiles, 10 to 3, you want to make sure you make it out there.
Snakes and turtles.
All of it. Yeah, it's going to be a great one. So a lot of fun stuff going on this weekend.
All right, sounds good. We'll keep you up to date with all of that. Like I said, we got tickets to Sesame Street Live to give away today and Walleye Playoff tickets. So stand by for that. We're looking for your country music news. What are you working on?
Stories?
Oh, all right. I know what that means, so I'll hit the song.
Scoop by Morgan Wallen, and why he's not in his court, sitting in his court today as he should be.
All right, love that. We'll do that in just a few minutes here. It's Lynn and Marco. It's Toledo's K100 with Luke Bryan.
I got stories.
Got the stories. Got all the stuff. Good morning, Gwen Hartford.
Gwen finally made it.
Cynthia Waite, good morning to you. Pat Wilson, good morning. AJ says, where are my dots? I think I forgot. Did I forget those? That bag of dots?
Yes.
Did I leave them
They're
here?
in our office.
Okay.
Unopened.
I don't know that they're unopened. I don't know that they're. In fact, I have to be honest, they are open.
Oh man,
Yeah,
there you
listen,
go.
You left them here, so I started
Yeah.
eating them.
Yeah, that's what you were doing instead of golfing with us. You were eating
I know.
AJ's
Eating the
dots.
dots.
The dots that apparently were supposed to be the best ever, and
You just hyped. She hyped them up too much,
Uh,
and then you got
now
all
I
crazy.
did hear. I thought she was going to come smack me.
She
was
should.
getting up like. They told me that there are AJ and Trenton told me that they have like a honey mustard.
They do.
Honey mustard onion.
They have a few flavors.
Now
You
that
gotta use
one,
the regular flavor.
that one I could get down on.
So you think honey? All right, I'll see if I can find.
I think I might. I think the honey mustard one because I love the Snyder's of Hanover. You know
Yeah,
those
those are good.
the honey mustard ones.
They're really hard though.
They're really hard.
Yeah,
I don't mind a little crunch.
I mean, I don't mind. I love crunchy. Actually, it's my favorite.
Yeah.
But I think they get a little crazy. But yes, these are, and I know which ones you're talking about. Those honey mustard ones are really good, and I think Dots is good. But you can't just hype it up. Like what happens? Like, oh my god, this. Wait until you do it, and then you're like, okay.
It was
then
like
you
the
had this
greatest thing ever.
High expectation. Then you're
Right.
like, it's ranch. It's not ranch.
It pretty
no
much
ranch
tasted
whatsoever.
Pretty much tasted.
Open.
You thought I was kidding?
I did.
No, I started eating those like 3 days ago.
They're just sitting there.
Listen,
how can you not?
you
They're the best
forgot 'em.
pretzel ever.
You were supposed to take them, and then you left 3
I-
holes early, which, by the way, is just worse than not even going.
That's not worse, actually.
I
That's
mean-
not worse.
It's like
'Cause I
now these
showed
poor
up.
guys are left on the golf course. You're like driving your cart back. You're like, "Ah,
Yeah, because I had another meet. I had another obligation to get to, and I was actually late to it because I was playing golf. So I could not call and be like, oh, sorry, man, I can't. I got 3 more holes to play. It's like the guy. It's like the guy that comes into the hospital, and he's talking. Goes up to the doctor. He says, hey, you called and said that my wife was in an accident. The doctor says, where have you? That was 3 hours ago. He looks at what he's wearing. You were playing golf, weren't you? Yeah, I said when you called, I was making the turn. I was playing the best round of my life. I just wanted to finish out. And he goes, well, I hope you're happy. I hope you enjoyed that round of golf because that's the last round you'll ever play. Your wife was in a serious car accident. She is in a permanent vegetative state. She will not be able to take care of herself ever. You're going to have to be by her side to feed her, to bathe her, to take care of her until either you or she dies. And the guy's crying. He's, oh my God, I can't believe it. I didn't know that it was so bad. Doctor says, I'm just messing with you. She's dead. What'd you shoot? Good thing Lynn was wearing the headphones for that one.
Yeah. Probably didn't like that.
Oh, it's sick. It's gross.
It's fun.
Disgusting.
It's a joke, guys.
Disgusting.
It's a joke.
Sit
But think
down.
about
It's
it.
a
He doesn't
joke.
have to ask to play golf anymore.
It's
so.
Oh man. We have, but Asian. How much time do we have here?
We got 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay. Well, hey, listen. We've talked about some events that are going on. How about checking in with the Music Know with Andy Joe? Here it is.
Toledo, hope y'all were able to make it out to last weekend's lineup of shows. And I hope that everybody that got to see the premiere of The Lifeguards enjoyed it. For those that didn't, be on the lookout for it. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the Music Know with yours truly, Andy Joe. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo, and what better way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo than with Toledo's live local music scene. Kicking things off tonight, catch Pop's Garage at the Hollywood Casino starting at 9, or catch the 25s at the Beer Stew. And for our K100 listeners up north, make sure you stop and check out Jamie and Dan at Cocoa House starting at 8. And I'm of course looking forward to seeing some of y'all tonight and making my debut at the Toledo Zoo for their Tequila and Tapas event. There's going to be various tequilas, a Fiesta Gourmet menu, and live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Ave Rico Sounds, Corazon de Mexico, and yours truly. Now you know the zoo knows how to throw a party, so it's certain to be a great time. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, get them now at thetoledozoo.org. See y'all tonight. Saturday, catch the Finns kicking it at the Blarney or distant cousins jamming at the Sandbar starting at 8. And I've got 2 chances for y'all to see me on Saturday. But first, tacos. No, seriously, it's not Cinco de Mayo without tacos. Come celebrate Cinco de Mayo with some of the best tacos in the city at Los Toros. I'll be making a special guest appearance at 4. And I had such a great time at the Harborview Yacht Club that I had to run it back for a special Cinco de Mayo show starting at 7. Hope to see y'all at some point on Saturday. And this Sunday Fun Day is Cinco de Mayo edition. Catch 2 bands who know how to rock out. Renegade Lemonade will be at Frontera starting at 1, and Noisy Neighbors will be at La Fiesta starting at 4. And yours truly will be kicking it with my Kickstand family starting at 2. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo. I hope to see some of y'all out this weekend and in your Mud-Made Cinco de Mayo gear. Make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The Music Know with Andy Joe. The Music Know with Andy Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The Music Know.
Oh, hey, we're back. Hi, everybody. Sorry, we were doing stuff. There he is.
Oh, it already ended?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, shoot. Okay. I had to get some water and coffee.
I see that.
I'm
You know, there's actually water in coffee.
Wow. Yeah.
In case you didn't know.
So we were talking when I was walking out, I was talking about the red M&Ms.
Yeah.
And which band was that said that? That was like
I think that was Van Halen.
I think it was Van Halen.
They wanted green M&M
green M&Ms. And do you know why?
because they were supposed to help you. They were supposed to be like Viagra.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the reason why.
I'm telling you, that's the reason why. They were supposed to be sexually, they were aroused, like, yeah.
It's not why he asked for it.
K100.
K100. It's Lynn and Marco. And yes, it is almost time for your country music news. We'll get to that in a second here. Overcast today, off and on showers, high near 71. Cloudy tonight, 67. Partly cloudy tomorrow. Chance of rain east of I-75. Hopefully it'll rain on Pat while he's golfing, because I think that's funny. High tomorrow, 73.
Right out 62 at Toledo's K100 weather's brought to you by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price right now. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory, home of the one-day CCW class. And it looks like we continue to be in fine shape without any big trouble spots. 419-240-1000. Call or text anytime that you spot something that needs to be passed along. The line's sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
All right, let's figure out what's going on in Music City, USA, Nashville, Tennessee.
Now let's talk Morgan Wallen and why he's not appearing in court today. He's got a date set for his alleged chair throwing incident last month, but he's not going to be making it. He waived his right to appear in court, meaning that his attorney is going to be appearing on his behalf. So the court formally waiving that appearance Friday, May 3rd, as his presence is not required to advance the case. So the Office of the District Attorney has been notified of the appearance waiver, and I guess it's not like he couldn't make the appearance if he wanted to. Actually, in town in Nashville for a 3-night run of shows at Nissan Stadium. They got underway as of last night.
I already rocked the house.
Yeah, and speaking of which, of course, they've been working forever on this collaboration, he and Post Malone, and the wait's almost over. They've been teasing it forever, and now they have actually given us a date. I Had Some Help is the name of the song that's going to be released, and they both made a simple picture of it on their Instagram post yesterday with a caption, I Had Some Help, May 10th. So get ready. 1 week from today, a fully produced studio version of that track.
Yeah.
Carly Pierce has got new music coming too. Her new album, Hummingbird, comes out next month. She's already releasing a few songs from that project several weeks ago, posting a clip on socials of another song or two as well. So you got another month to wait for that one. Megan Maroney's also already working on a new album. She's got her sophomore album, I guess, several tracks already recorded for it. And the album is set to come out on July the 12th.
I'm a big fan. I like her.
I think she's got a really cool voice.
Yeah.
Wynonna Judd is going to be performing at the national anthem at the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to seeing her there.
Yeah.
I'm especially looking forward to seeing what kind of hat she wears.
I bet she doesn't wear a hat.
Oh, are you kidding me? It is going to be fancy and it is going to be large. I will bet you.
Fancy and large.
Mm-hmm. And Bailey Zimmerman. If you've been seeing anything of him this summer, maybe you've seen him in few clothes. He ended a show in Lubbock, Texas last Friday by stripping down to his drawers and tossing his clothes and shoes into the crowd. And just a one-off after the show ended early due to weather. But then he did it again at the end of his Stagecoach appearance last weekend.
Is this a new thing?
And that's what everybody's kind of wondering. You know, if you go see Bailey Zimmerman, is he going to be disrobing at the end of the show?
We talked to him. Didn't he say he was doing like underwear ads or something?
Did he?
I think he did. Remember, he was like, yeah, I think he did say this. Maybe he's trying to promote.
He's posted a bunch of new photos on Instagram. You know, said swipe to see what underwear I wore at Stagecoach.
I'm telling you, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Because he told us because I asked him because he looked good. I was like, yeah. He's like, yeah, I didn't get in shape because I'm doing these underwear ads and now I'm doing all this stuff. So I'm sure that's what it is.
Yeah, he'll be opening for Morgan, I think tonight in Nashville. So we'll find out. It's your country music news update. You want anything more on these artists or stories, be sure to check out our Facebook page and the website, K100country.com.
I do wanted to hit this one thing because The Fall Guy, it was a show that I love. That's with Lee Majors. Remember that?
The Blake Shelton's love affair with that as well.
Yeah, he's actually, that's actually coming out in the movies. And he actually redid the, remember the theme song?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, check this out. It's Blake Shelton. There's a version.
The hardest thing I'll ever do is watch my leaving kiss some other guy while I'm bandaging.
Let's make some trouble.
Get out of my head.
Yeah, so I can't wait to hear that version of it because I used to love that theme song. So, yeah, Blake's good. All right, there's your country music news. That's Lynn and Marco here. It's K100.
Making mornings fun again. Lynn and Marco on Toledo's K100.
Ready to have the myth dispelled?
Well, it's not a myth.
It is. It was because you're talking about green M&Ms, and he said that what he said was no brown M&Ms. He didn't want any brown
He wanted
M&Ms.
green.
Yeah,
That's what I mean.
yeah.
because it's an aphrodisiac.
That's not the reason why.
Okay. How much do you want to bet?
No, it's because he wanted to see if everything else in his rider was going to be tended to.
And there
If
it
you
is.
did, yeah, if you
And
took care of
there
this,
it
you took care
is.
of all the details.
So Van Halen was the first band to take huge productions into third level markets. We'd pull up there with 18-wheeler trucks full of gear, where the standard was 3 trucks max. And there were many, many technical errors, whether it was the girders couldn't support the weight, or the flooring would sink in, or the doors weren't big enough to move the gear through. So just as a little test in the technical aspect of the rider, it would say Article 148, there will be 15 amperage voltage sockets, 20-foot spaces evenly, providing 19 amps, this kind of thing. And
All right,
Article,
this is from Wikipedia.
this is-
Rumor that these
this
green
is-
candies were an aphrodisiac apparently started at first gained prominence in the 1970s when students reportedly were picking them up. Got caught in the 1980s when Van Halen suggested they wanted green M&Ms for backstage. So I'm telling you, it's right.
oh, right on Wikipedia. Cool. I'm actually reading Van Halen's own words here.
Well, who do you
I'm
believe?
reading David Lee Roth's own memoir right here. Okay. So this kind of thing. And article number 126, in the middle of nowhere, there will be no brown M&Ms in the backstage area upon the paying of forfeiture of the show with full compensation. So when I would walk backstage, if I saw brown M&Ms in that bowl, well, line check the entire production, guaranteed you're going to arrive at a technical error. They didn't read the contract. So that was a test. The reason why they said no brown M&Ms was to make sure that they read every aspect of that contract. That was what it was. But you go ahead and enjoy your
It's right
Wikipedia.
there
your
on
Wikipedia, the most
I mean,
reliable source on the internet.
Of course it is. It's updated
Oh,
daily.
of course, because I couldn't possibly go onto Wikipedia and edit that myself.
Yeah, but it would be edited out 2 minutes later. We'll see, dude. And
I've
he was
booked and
probably.
produced a lot of shows, and that's the true thing behind it.
I know.
That's
I know that's why a lot of
So
people do
lunch
do
is
this.
on you now.
No.
I believe. I
Well,
believe
first
that
of
was
all, we
the
didn't
bet.
bet lunch.
I think we did.
Number 2,
It was understood.
It's in black and white. I just read it to you.
It's
So
I just
theoretically you owe me lunch.
I just read it to you from David Lee Roth's own words.
How do you know that's David Lee Roth?
It was from his memoir.
You don't know
His
that. Did you
1997
read them?
memoir. It's literally from his.
From the internet.
It's yours is from Wikipedia.
Yeah, that could be ChatGPT just making things up. You don't even know.
Oh
that.
my gosh. Oh man.
Unbelievable.
Even Lynn is backing me up with this.
I know it started as a rider check. I've heard that 100 times. But they also the reason why they wanted green was because of its apparent aphrodisiac abilities. I'm telling you, that's what.
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
I didn't make it up. I'm just telling you that's what they said.
You would somebody like David Lee Roth who has access
he
to
doesn't need green
unlimited drugs doesn't need green M&Ms as an
I
aphrodisiac.
mean, well, if it works, why wouldn't you just do it?
Oh man. Bonnie says, now, boys, settle down. Oh, AJ says, I finally joined a golf league. That's good, man. You need it. I'm just kidding.
Dude. So who won?
Oh,
In the 15 holes that you played.
yeah, Trenton. Oh yeah. Well, there was 15 more holes than you played. So
I mean, that's like going to get a massage that's an hour and you're cutting it off at 15 minutes. I mean, it's just weird.
it's not.
I mean,
If I'm getting a massage and I'm like, hey, you know what? The massage was supposed to be 40 minutes earlier. But it started 40 minutes later, in fact, and I have a meeting with somebody and I'm not going to ditch them because that would be, that's not cool. Right.
Listen, I had car trouble. We all know that.
Now it would be one thing if one of these guys paid for my golf and then I cut out 15 and I cut out a whole 15. That'd be bad. But I paid my own way. So
Very nice.
I only cheated myself out of 3 holes. I'll make up those 3 holes tomorrow. I hope it doesn't rain on me tomorrow. I am looking at the weather and it's going to rain through the night. It's going to be soggy golf tomorrow. It's going to be very, very
Where are
soggy
you
golf.
going in Sylvania?
Yeah, but
The first 2 holes will be all jacked up.
I think they're going to be closed. I think we're going to have to start on like hole 4.
Yeah.
So I'm going to miss out on another 3. I'm going to have to keep track of all the 3 holes I'm never allowed to play.
Yeah, my new handicap is only on 15 holes of golf for the last 10 months.
It's for the Derby Day. They have a big party tomorrow night, and they're having the Derby Day golf
Please don't
tournament.
tell me you're wearing a dumb hat
I'm gonna wear a brown fedora, maybe. I
while
don't know.
you play golf.
Oh no.
Okay.
No. No, golf is just normal golf. You don't go out like in a sports
Well,
jacket.
that's what I mean. What the hell are we doing here?
How long do we have?
Lynn's on something. She looks like
She's on a mission.
She's involved somewhere.
Can we talk about her? Could she hear us?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, dang. Oh, does that mean you heard that joke that I told earlier?
Just enough that I knew I wasn't going to pay attention.
Oh, she was
All right.
ignoring you.
Well,
Look at
let's check out
Look at that. Look. There you go.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Oh. lots of rain.
Yeah.
Oh,
rain,
boy.
Rain. The only day it's actually not even supposed to rain on Monday, but there's still a 20% chance.
I don't remember between the rain and the wind.
I've been saying this for 10 months.
I don't remember it in years past ever being this windy.
I have not golfed once where there wasn't at least a 30-mile-an-hour wind.
It's wild. It really is weird. And the amount of rain that we got last year too.
Terrible. I've got things. We've got 3 burn piles that we need to get to. We can't. It's just too
Because they're soaked. And they're wind because the
Wind is insane, man.
Yeah, I don't know. That is weird.
I've been complaining to Lynn for like at least 45 days.
Yeah, farmers
Rain-
are saying they can't get in their fields. There's going to definitely be delayed start to things because everything's so wet.
Right.
Weird.
We had a couple summers ago. We had tremendous amounts of rain and it affected the crops. And
We should probably just bump her into this because we're late.
Okay.
are we going on right now? No. Okay. Well, let's check out the Zillennial word of the day.
Hello, Zillennial slang of the day. Today we want to talk about drip, D-R-I-P, your drip. Don't offend the drip, Karen. My outfit is flawless. We'll talk about on fleek later, but if your drip, your outfit is on fleek, then you are looking fire. You are looking fine, and you are primo.
Yeah, your drip is on fleek. You didn't know on fleek was still a term being used?
No, I didn't.
Well, it's because it's Zillennials. And so they're kind of that middle.
Yeah.
They're the Gen Zers and the millennials mixed because they're not original. They can't just decide
those
if they're...
millennials, they're just like a little small window there.
It doesn't make any sense because why is there doesn't need to be that shift? See, now for myself,
Yeah.
I do fit in the category of there's a pocket between the Gen Xers and millennials, because we grew up, the small pocket grew up without internet. We grew up using the Dewey Decimal System. We grew up playing Oregon Trail on a floppy disk.
Right.
Right. But we were young enough that when the internet came up and the new iPhones come up, we are tech savvy. So we're tech savvy like the young millennials, but yet we still remember what it's like not having the internet like the Gen Xers. And so we're that small pocket, but you had to have been born between like 1980 and 1985. We're that small pocket right there. And that's a legit subgroup of generation, not zillennials. They just, there's no such thing. They use the same words as millennials and Gen Zers.
Drip is new to my ear, though. I didn't know about drip.
Your drip is on fleek. So they're basically mixing on fleek, which is millennial,
Yes.
and drip, which is Gen Z, and they mixed them together because they're the most unoriginal generation.
I'm going to use that whole thing with my daughter later, and I'll let you know the look that I
Ooh,
get.
yeah, tell her that tomorrow. Is she gonna be at the Derby party?
Yeah.
Just be like, oh, your drip is on fleek. See what she says. Oh my gosh,
I will.
be fantastic. How old is she?
24.
This is Caitlin or
That,
Carly?
Well, Carly is 24. Kate's
Okay.
25.
Okay, all right. And but Caitlin won't be there.
They'll
they'll both be there.
They'll both be there.
Oh, they'll both be there.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
They don't miss it.
But Katie is the one who is the expert. She's the one. I mean, truly, when she was really little, this was something that she was into. So we took her to the Derby, and it was like rainiest Derby on record. And we sat there in the rain, and our poor Derby hats were just like dripping, and we had the ponchos on. But we sat there every race, from like 2:30 in the afternoon to watch them all, because she knew all the stats, all the horses, all the trainers, and wasn't going to miss a minute of it. So yeah, that's
All right, so I'm going to text you. I'm going to text you tomorrow,
All right.
and I need you to ask Caitlin for me.
All right.
So that I can put in some good bets.
All right.
And I'm gonna be I'll give her a percentage.
Okay, tell
her I give her a percent. I'll put in some big money. Also happening this weekend, Lynn, May 5th is not only Cinco de Mayo, it's also the wedding anniversary of Mike and Ellen McCarty.
Is it really?
And
How
they're
many years?
Celebrate 45 years.
Wow. Well, congratulations. Happy anniversary.
We're going to mass on Sunday, and they're gonna have a special blessing for them. And really more for my mom, for being married to him for 45 years. And then I'm gonna treat him to lunch or brunch,
That sounds
rather.
so nice. That sounds
Over
so
at
nice.
Inside the Five.
And of course, there is so much stuff going on this weekend because, of course, May 4th and May the 4th.
Oh,
be
yeah.
with you. You've got all of those kind of activities. Toledo Symphony has got a special performance. I think they're going to do it to Return of the Jedi. One of the Star Wars films.
I
But
thought
anyway,
is it Return or is it the first one?
I'm not sure now. I'd have to
Okay.
check. But I love the notion of them actually performing with the movie behind them. I think that's
I would
really
love.
cool.
I've always wanted to see that.
Me
I've always
too.
wanted to go there and see it.
Me too. So
And
yeah,
man, that would be fun.
opportunity to do that this weekend. The birders. You haven't mentioned the bird. I know you're not a bird watcher.
I'm not a bird, but tell me about the birds. Tell me.
It's well, because I live right out there, so it's huge. It does impact us. I take my dog out to like Howard Marsh or Maumee Bay, all the time. I was out at Howard Marsh 2 days ago, and I realized they had already arrived. So the one thing I say, we love them, we support them, we welcome them. But they're the flock. There's a flock, and sometimes they I don't know, they forget that they're in our backyard. Because they want you to be so quiet,
Right.
And they want, it's like if you disturb them a little bit, or you actually have a pet who might just, it's like so we kind of have to steer clear of them. So as much as we like to extend hospitality, sometimes
They take advantage of it a
I
little
think they
bit.
do a little bit, yeah. So
So you don't want to go out there like
yeah, I probably won't go out there.
nice big cup.
No, you really
They
don't.
they get that serious about
They
it, huh?
do, but they do spend a lot of money, take their vacation time, to have this maybe once in a lifetime opportunity to see these birds that are only, exclusive to this area that they want to see. So
That's for the birds. All right, we are going into the 7 o'clock hour. Here we go.
End of the week week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
So where we go, welcome 7 o'clock hour of Facebook Friday Live. Thank you for tuning in this morning. Good morning to everybody watching. Good morning to everybody. Bonnie, thank you very much. Thanks. Thank you, Gwen. It's fun, right? It's a fun song. That's why I want to play it each top of every hour. Kind of leading into the next. It also gives me a chance to change around the banners and everything like that. This hour is sponsored by Kazubi. I am raising money for the Victory Center. And for anybody that purchases a digital coupon book, you can actually go onto my Facebook page and see the video that I just put up this past Wednesday. Every Wednesday at 5 o'clock, I'm calling it my 5 at 5. I'm giving away 5 free gifts. Gwen, this is perfect for you. You love getting free stuff. All you have to do, you purchase one of these books. 50% goes to the Victory Center. And I give just by buying a book, you're entered to win. And I gave away 5 $20 gift cards to Cheers Sports Eatery this past Wednesday. So we'll be giving away more things every single Wednesday up through the end of June, and hopefully selling those 10,000 books. Actually, I'm hoping to sell 9,500 because then we'll still raise a lot of money for the Victory Center, but I get to keep my hair.
Aha, now we get it.
So, but if we hit that 10,000 mark, yeah.
I know
Victory Center
you'll
stays
be
my
good
head.
for your word.
What's that?
You'd be good on your word. I know
Oh,
you
absolutely, I
can.
would. And I suppose I would let Marco do the reverse mohawk.
Yes.
For one day.
One day, straight down the middle, no reference to it. Like you
No
don't
reference.
even know. Like you woke up and somebody.
I would just go home and go to bed. So that'll be a lot of fun. So I'm hoping that can happen.
Me too.
But good morning, everybody. We have a lot of coming up in this hour. We have Carmel's coming in to do the sweet deal.
Yeah, they should be here about 7:40.
And did you tell them they had to bring food?
Well, we always tell them that, and sometimes they don't.
What do you think? What's it going to be? Are we going to have food or
I
not?
had
What do
to
you
guess? I would say probably not.
Not?
Yes and no. They didn't bring it the last time they were here.
They didn't?
I did. I don't think so.
I can't remember.
But
but
you know who did? El Patron.
And there's still some gift certificates available for them on our sweet deal site also. So K100
So we
Country.
can tell you, since they brought food in, it's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So you know firsthand.
Right.
Carmel's, you're not sure.
Yeah,
You don't know if the food's good there because you've never had it. You know, they don't bring it in. How are we supposed to know unless they bring
They're
food in?
50 years in business. Certainly can't be any indication they have good food.
Right? Yeah. That's, no idea. What I get confused with all the Mexican restaurants, the
There's
San
a
Marcos
ton
and
of 'em.
Carlos Poco Locos, and there's one in Waterville that's it's one of those San Marcos or
Hey.
Carlos Poco, but they have a slide.
A
You can actually go down the slide.
Like a water slide?
It's an indoor, just like a park slide, but it's inside the restaurant. You can actually just go down the slide.
Okay. That is fantastic.
Excuse me. And I'm sorry, it's Josh? Joe. Lynn, again, we met in the production suite the other day. Marco
Hey, man.
and
Nice to meet you.
this is
Joe.
Pat. My name's Pat. Lynn forgot for a quick second. Do you hear that?
I gotta give a cheer for you. St. John's, right? Is your school? He's a shadow.
Why don't
Oh, how's it going, man?
Why don't
So-
you sit in that chair?
Yeah.
What is she doing?
What? I don't know what she's. That's really weird.
Well,
Here you go. Yeah. Come right
just so you know, we're live on Facebook, so you got to stop all the cussing.
Yeah. And,
Joe, you hear me?
He's a St. John's kid. He's not. He's got nothing to worry about. Then yeah, she's going to get a chair. Like we don't
Let's
have.
put this kid under the microscope. Get
What?
him used. Pull that microphone.
Let's
over.
have pull that all the way up there. Joe.
Yep.
Good to meet you.
All right, Joe.
We have a seat right here. You know.
Oh, I was thinking that you're going to make him get out of it every time a guest comes in. But
That's only one time though, right?
is it? Okay.
Carmel's can use yours. They can sit next to you. Right? I don't know. They're not bringing us food. They don't get to sit in the chair.
That's part of the rules.
I'm getting more demanding every show.
Part of the rules. All right, hold that thought.
Brown M&M's is going to be next.
That's right. No brown M&Ms.
Do you know why they do that?
I do know. I don't think you do.
Reba on Toledo's country music station K100 on air, online, and on your phone. And she, of course, back on stage and hosting the ACM Awards this year, May 16th. Be able to catch her. Man, they're like making quite a lineup for that biggest night in country music. They do each and every year is going to be another big one. 7:06 and just about time for news. What do we got this hour? We got tickets to give away.
Yes, we do. Coming up, we got tickets to go see some playoff hockey from the Walleye. We also have Sesame Street Live tickets, so stand by for both of those. Our show brought to you by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. And now here with a look at news, it's 13 ABC's James
Well, good
Starks.
morning. I'm James Starks with the 13 Action News headlines. One person taken to the hospital for smoke inhalation after an apartment fire on Heather Downs Boulevard Thursday night. It happened near Reynolds Road around 8:30. Officials on scene telling our crew that the person was hospitalized out of precaution. An apartment nearby was evacuated, but no one else was hurt. The cause of the fire under investigation. And a quick lottery note for you: today's Powerball jackpot sits at an estimated $284 million for tonight, and then looking ahead to tomorrow, $203 million could be yours in the Powerball lottery game. Don't forget, you can catch those lucky numbers on the respective nights just before 13 Action News at 11 p.m. We are your official lottery station. Well, Bowling Green State University may feel like it's won the lottery as the school has received its largest gift in school history. Bob and Ellen Thompson are donating $121 million to BGSU. That scholarship is expected to help 6,200 students. It combines money from the Thompson Foundation with matching university dollars and gifts from other donors. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
Weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price, right now. Here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
Showers are likely at times for the morning, and a few hit and miss thunderstorms are possible for the afternoon, while the high around 72 degrees. Overnight tonight, a chance for some showers with a low down to 58. And for tomorrow, some cloud cover through a lot of the day. 75 for your high, and a few showers and storms developing mainly east of Toledo. Another chance of rain coming up on Sunday with a high of 74. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
It's currently 62. Traffic brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time, just $20. We look to be in fine shape as far as traffic goes. You do have some wet roads and traffic being impacted somewhat by that, but overall, no accidents, no slowdowns. 419-240-1000. Call or text at any time that you spot trouble that needs to be passed along. The line sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
Being hurt in an accident is scary and stressful, but you are not alone. Kissling, Nestico, and Reddick has been fighting for the injured for 2 decades.
There we are.
All right, Joe the intern is with us. Joe, tell us about yourself.
What do you want to know?
Well, let's start off. Your name is Joe, so we've gotten that far.
All right.
And where do you go to school?
I go to St. John's.
St. John's. And you're a senior.
No
So you're-
questions. Let him. I want him. He's this part of his internship is to express himself and to
Okay.
figure out
All right.
things. And
All right.
yeah. So tell us about yourself.
All right. Well,
Whatever you think we should know.
I'm a senior at St. John's. So I mean, I'm doing my internship here because I was thinking about going into media a lot in college and whatever. And
Now you say media.
yeah.
Radio?
That's like because like this week was like about like radio side of it, and then there was the next week I'm with WBGU, which is going to be more TV focused.
Wonderful.
So open
And-
to any of it as you
Yeah,
explore
really.
it. Okay.
Hey, Lynn, where'd you go? Did you shut down?
Yeah, I had to. We have 7 subscribers, so I
Oh
had to
boy.
restart
Oh.
everything.
Oh boy.
All right. Well,
All right.
we'll-
So what? So media. So what's do you like sports? What are you what are you thinking?
I don't really have a like specific thing to
Yeah.
but just like you know.
Well, we would suggest radio. Radio could use a lot of young talent, new blood. So we're hoping that you will love your time here at Cumulus this week and lean that direction.
Yeah. What now for people who don't know what the program that you're doing? So explain what you do there, because it's a really cool thing. And I think that every school should do this for their seniors, but explain what it is that you guys do.
All right, so there's this thing called the Senior Project where we find 2 businesses to shadow at or like internship, you know, whatever. And then we like write a paper about it, make a PowerPoint presentation of like pictures we took.
Yeah.
You know.
And you actually have to reach out to the organizations. You have to.
Yeah.
You are the one that has to reach out to them, set up the thing, and then go in and and you've got to be there.
knows about this because he used to teach.
I used to teach at St. John's, and I used to encourage guys. This was one of the things. I saw open heart surgery. I was literally standing over this woman's open chest cavity.
Not with junior mints.
And not with junior mints, no.
It seems a little reckless. If you're in this, the last thing I would want is you over my open heart surgery.
What? It was wild. It was really cool because I went there and the guy was shadowing a cardiologist and a cardiovascular surgeon, and they said, "Well, he's in the room right there. There's surgery going on. You can go in if you would like." I had to get all scrubbed up. I had to get everything, and then yeah. I mean, I wasn't like right
Scalpel.
up, right.
Pat, hand me.
I can do this. I'll take over.
Where you'd be like up in a
Observation room. No, it was nope. It was actually in yeah. But it was. I just thought, what a really cool experience for that senior to be able to do this stuff. And I always tried to encourage these guys, do something that you wouldn't maybe think to do in real life. Like some of these guys, I'm thinking about going into I'm going into like real estate, like commercial real estate. So I'm going to follow a commercial real estate. It's like, that's so boring because so much of what they do is paperwork.
Right.
And they sit and they take calls and they, so find something that maybe you wouldn't think to do. I understand you want to, I actually had some guys follow insurance agents.
What do you got against insurance agents, man? That's the second time you've talked
Well,
about
I mean, it's
because
not
it's
fun.
because I've been in that business, Lynn.
okay.
I did a 9-month stint with Mass Mutual, and I can tell you it's boring.
9 months.
It's extremely boring. It's necessary, sort of, but no, it's with these students, these 18-year-old guys. Go try something that you've never thought to try before. Do something that you might get inspired by something. Something.
I mean, the more stuff you're exposed to, the better.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, you want to go into insurance? Great. Go into insurance.
Yeah.
You want to go into commercial real estate? Great. Go into commercial real estate.
Joe, what do you do for fun? Besides the big frat parties down at BG.
I like video games, movies. I like listening to music. It's that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
So I can see why you're leaning media then. If those are that's cool.
You doing a podcast? You got a YouTube channel? What
I
are we doing?
I do have like a YouTube channel, but that's really just like random game clips I upload.
What game? What are you, first person shooter? What are you doing?
I mean, my latest video is just a random glitch in the game Ultra Kill, but it's just very random stuff that I find interesting and I just post it up there.
Yeah. So if I said, "What's up, brother?" What would you say?
What?
Because you don't know who that is. He's a gamer. He's really, really popular right now. His name is Sketch.
Oh, I know who Sketch is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's insane.
He's kind of an awkward.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. And the great thing about that is, and not to get off on a tangent, but it's fun where we are. I know everyone's arguing and it's like, that sucks. The world sucks now. But you know what's really good about the world right now is so Sketchy. I don't know if he has autism. I think he's just out there. He's just weird. That kid, and he actually did get bullied a little bit in school, but now he is like the prince of the internet. And so we're moving into an area where, man, it doesn't matter what you look like, what you sound like, what you're doing. All that is being removed from people that are just enjoying to see something that makes them happy, somebody that's just different,
right?
That's not treated, because back when we were in school, man, if you were any sort of different like that, you got hammered.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And now it seems to be like that's not bullying is always going to be probably a problem, but Trenton, sorry for cussing. Yeah, so that's a huge thing right now. And he's getting like he actually introduced. He's a big Houston Texans fan. He got to introduce. So this kid just started getting popular, like from what I could see, like from mainstream, probably like a month ago.
Okay.
And he already introduced at the NFL draft, like the Houston Texans pick. Yes.
Isn't that amazing? Like
it's insane.
Like he just started doing these, and unfortunately though, there's the illusion there that if you do YouTube videos, you will be able to do that. And it's like, it's not always, not always. Like, can it happen? Yeah. It can,
but you know what? He's different, and that's good and different. So just be so. If I were going to give you any advice, even unsolicited, just be yourself. Be different. Do something that no one else is doing, and don't worry about what other people think. Because I'm telling you, that kid right there, 10 years ago, he gets teased,
right?
And now he's a celebrity. The guy I think he's making like $80,000 a month now.
That's insane.
But,
that's nuts.
Yeah, Trenton knows. Special teams, special players, special plays. Tuesday. This guy's got all these little weird quirks he does when he's gaming, but he's I can't even get him off my TikTok feed. You're on TikTok.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's where I first started seeing him.
Yeah.
He was the one I saw. The one that caught my attention. He was sitting next to some girl, and she was saying something, and he said something like, "Well, I would love the opportunity to disappoint you."
Like, well, they have like ESPN announcers are doing that. They're like Tuesday. They're all the college kids are doing. It's insane. It really is. But it is the power of the internet, man. You know that more than anybody with
it's
online. It's crazy.
I know it, and yet somehow I haven't been able to grab a hold of it.
It is like lightning in a bottle, though.
It
You
is.
never know what is going to resonate with
You don't. You have no idea. You can put together a really solid video and make it really good and be very proud of it, and it gets 1,000 views.
Right.
Or you can do something really just dumb and random, and all of a sudden it goes viral, and you're like, I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, it is truly crazy. But what I like about it is that it's an even platform for the regular Joe. The regular, like that guy's, I mean, I'm sure he's got over 1 million followers now. And think about that. That's more than like Fox News.
Right. Right.
It's insane the reach you can get at some point. But
She said the girl. Okay, Trent knows what I was talking about. She said things are always bigger in Texas, and Sketch said, "Well, I'd love to disappoint you."
yeah, he's quite charming and funny, but it's just the meteoric rise of that is insane. Between that and my whole For You page on TikTok is that and Mare versus Bear, a man versus bear. That's all I get anymore.
Man versus bear.
You haven't seen that?
No, have you seen this?
I've heard of it.
Oh,
Man versus bear.
This question on the internet, it makes me.
Oh, that.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. So there are very, very, very few times that I want to participate in what these dumbasses are doing online, because it's just a fight. Like
Right.
This is a triggering thing that's made to trigger, and I hate that to get involved. But it's so hard not to get involved because it is so triggering. And the question is, well, for you, you have a daughter. How old's your daughter?
12.
Okay, so your 12-year-old daughter, let's say your 12-year-old daughter is in the woods.
Okay.
Would you rather her be in the woods with a man or a bear?
Well, who's the man?
That random
man.
random man, random bear.
I guess I'd want her like, what kind of bear?
Random bear,
Grizzly
random
bear.
man.
Grizzly bear?
You're getting too technical.
I-
Bear or a man?
Man.
Of course, that's
Man.
that's the answer. That
Yeah.
she should never be. People have no idea that bears are omnivores. You know what I mean?
Look at that. But look at that. You had to think about it. It wasn't a quick
It
response.
wasn't. Well, I just want to know like what kind of man.
No,
I
it's-
know.
It's
Yeah.
random. Random
Like-
bear, random man.
Like if it was like,
No, you
if
don't.
it was
there's
my
no
friend
picking.
Patrick,
No,
like, yeah, no
there's
problem.
No picking.
If it was Marco,
It's random.
just
But
random.
bears are omnivores. Do you know what that means?
Yes, I know what an omnivore is.
What?
They eat both vegetable and
No.
meat.
No.
They eat everything.
a bear will eat you while you. So a cat, if you get killed by a tiger, a cat will
Carnivore eat meat.
Right.
Herbivore eat
Plants.
vegetables. Omnivores eat both vegetable and meat. That's what an omnivore is.
I know. But no, a bear will eat you while you're alive.
Okay.
That's the difference.
Okay.
Where a cat will strangle you and then eat you while you're dead. But a bear will just eat your arm off, and while you're screaming, it'll just sit there and then it'll eat the rest of you. The bear attacks are the worst part. If anybody knew what
classifies them as an omnivore, though.
I'm telling you, that's what it is.
That's not what
That's not what I'm.
we are omnivores.
I know, but whatever the technical term of the bear is.
Okay.
It eats its prey alive.
Did you see the movie The Revenant?
Revenant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Leo DiCaprio.
That was
Oh my
Leo's
God.
first Oscar.
But they're terrible. Bear, like
It
there's
was,
actually,
he got attacked by a bear. The whole thing is about how he survives this bear
oh
attack.
yeah, it's the worst.
Yeah.
So the only real answer to that should
Just
be
man, yeah.
because. And yes, men are, and obviously the point is men are capable of doing terrible things.
Right.
And yes, that's true. Some of them are, but not
all of them.
But
chances are you're going to be okay with the man
chances
over the bear.
Yes,
The bear.
100% of the time. The bears, I'm telling you, you don't ever want to run across a bear in the woods. It's the worst. It's just bad.
It's well, you can tell. They tell hikers, when you're going out, if you're going out hiking, like if you're going out to like Yellowstone or something like that, you're going hiking, to always wear like bells, on your, to like so you don't spook a bear, right? You're kind of alerted to your presence, and carry pepper spray with you.
I say what my friend went to Yellowstone and I bought her bear
Bear
spray
spray, right.
before she went, and I'm thinking, I don't know, giant 300-pound and this little woman
Yeah.
in the bear. I didn't feel like
So
I
that's
was
what they
gonna help
say.
her,
They
yeah.
say wear the bells and bring the pepper spray, and then you can identify.
What do the bells do?
You to
Scare
alert
them.
to alert the bear so that you don't startle the bear,
Oh.
right? And then they say you could always be aware of what kind of bears are in the area, and you can tell that by the bear poop that's around, right? So like if like black bears, for example, have they'll be full of like twigs and berries, and and grizzly bear poop will have little bells in them and smell like pepper.
I don't think that's true.
Oh, that's funny. That's
But
cute.
so anyway, it's huge. It's my whole for
So man versus bear.
and everyone's asking their husbands and blah. And yes, it's to make you think that
Right.
yes, but you can. What it's also overdoing is it's generalizing all men to be
Right.
terrible people.
Yes.
which
Right.
is the triggering part of that whole graphic. So, but it's just funny because if you knew really what happens in the woods with a bear, there's no. That answer is never. I don't want. I have 2 girls. I don't want any of them in the woods with a bear ever.
Right.
So,
Ever.
But that's the wrong answer online. All right. Tucson.
Too late.
Oh man, Jordan Davis. That's one of my favorite songs. I think we were talking about that yesterday.
I think we were talking about that yesterday when we were alive downtown.
A good one. It's Lenny Marco here with you.
Lenny Marco here with you. It's a Feel Good Friday. Till some Friday Facebook Live. We'll go over some cool, good, feel good stories. If you have any, you can always text us or call us at
240-1000. Overcast today, off and on showers. 71. It looks like for the next 7 or 9 days, chances of showers and rain.
Chances of showers and rain. So that's
62 now at
62 now at Toledo's K100 weather sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars driving
Right
daily
now,
with
traffic
Price.
brought to you
Right now,
by
traffic
Towers
is brought
Armory
to you
home with
by
one day
Towers Armory home with
CCW
1 day
class. The roads are a little
CCW
bit
class.
wet,
The roads are a
but
little
it
bit
looks
wet,
like
but
everything
it
is moving
looks like
smoothly at
everything
this
is moving smoothly at this point. 419-240-1000, the number to keep close if you spot trouble. It's sponsored by Perrysburg Premier
This
Garage.
is pretty cool. I like
This
these
is
feel good
pretty cool.
stories.
I like these feel good stories. There's an Illinois teen that saved a
who's
child
choking with
who was
CPR at
choking
Target. This
with
is one of
CPR
those
at
things
Target.
where
This is
her
one
name's
of those
Cassidy
things where her
Davenport.
name's
She's a
Cassidy
senior.
Davenport. She's a senior at Holland Hill High School, and there was a little boy choking in Rockford, Illinois, at a Target, and she had just learned CPR 3 weeks earlier because she's getting certified to be a lifeguard, and saw this whole thing happen right in front of her, sprung into action, and apparently this child was choking on a cookie, and She received her CPR certification 3 weeks earlier, picked up the child, saved it. I guess did the Heimlich on it maybe. And everything turned out to be good. But boy, you talk about right place at the right time, just got training and you're able to do that and save somebody's life. That's something crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'm feeling good still about being at that concert last night. Chris Young's met so many people. Thank you to everyone. Hello. Thanks. We loved the show.
Yeah.
It was so great to meet with you, to talk with you. Rachel and Julie, love you. Amy, Chelsea, so happy you got your shirt signed by Chris Young. And Amanda, thank you for your help in getting that done. Lucy, you as well. Tanya and Shelby, we love you guys. It was so great. Mother and daughter, they're watching the show together. Steve and Tiff, Steve and Dawn, Jarrett, you guys were just all amazing.
How do you
That's
remember
like
all
the
that?
tip of the iceberg because I worked really hard
Lord.
to make sure that I was going to be able to mention some people that we became new friends with last night.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But that is a short list compared to all the people we had opportunity to talk to. So if I don't have your name on that little short list, it was just a pleasure.
It really is. We don't really get a chance to say thank you enough, but boy, everybody came up and they're talking about the show and what they loved and hearing us in the morning. It really does. Listen, and this sounds frivolous or whatever, but it's totally true. We do this show for you. We love the fact that you love it and that you're involved and that you're invested in it. And man, it means a lot to us.
It sure does.
So that's good. All right, we've got tickets to go see Sesame Street live.
We do?
Yeah, let's do that in just a few minutes here. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right, it's coming up here. It's Lynn and Marco on Toledo's K100.
Joe, how well do you know your Sesame Street characters?
I have a younger sister who loves Sesame Street.
Do you think you could identify the characters just simply by their voice?
I don't know.
Let's try it out. I want to test Joe.
Test Joe?
Yeah, I want to test him. I
Poor guy, just all he wanted to do was sit in here today.
I don't want. Oh, you can't come in on a Friday and just sit. So you're going to be here. You're going to be in the studio all weekend. Is that what's happening?
No,
Oh.
No, just today.
Oh, just today.
This is
Okay.
my last day of this week.
Oh,
He's
okay.
been at the radio station the whole week. This is the last part.
Gotcha. So you've been going around to the different stations,
Yeah.
the different radio stations. Which one has been your favorite, and why is it this one?
I mean, if you're talking about before this is a pretty cool one. But before this, I went on the Denny Schaefer show.
Okay.
And I thought that was pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah, he's a good guy.
I think that's probably my favorite.
All right, very good,
nice.
very
All right,
good.
Who is this?
Here we go. Give it a listen.
Might take a minute because my computer's like a mouse on a wheel. But
Yeah, so is the.
Okay, listen to this. Everyone on Sesame Street is
Oh, that's
always
Oscar.
talking about
Oscar the Grouch. You got it right.
Nice.
You got it right.
All right. Well, let's go a little harder. These progressively get harder.
Okay. Yeah.
We start.
Have you ever heard the song that makes
That's
you want to
over.
dance?
Wow, boy, he's confident here. All right. Who's
Like you
this?
said, he's got the little sister that watches. So
All right. No, I get. Listen.
Hello. Today, me here in local
Oh, that's
bakery.
Cookie
Here to
Monster.
yeah, no, that's that one. That's the easy. Well,
Now here's the
that's-
one nobody gets. Let's see how good you
That's Elmo.
are. And last but not least, this. By the way, if you're watching us live on Facebook, this is your teaser. This is the answer for when we play it here on the radio in about 5 minutes. Who's this? If you get this right, I'll be impressed.
That's Abby.
Wow.
look at that. I mean,
Jesus,
just
boy, you undersold yourself on this. You're sort of a Sesame Street expert.
I didn't know I could do this. I didn't know.
it's like me with the Girl Scout cookies, man. That was wow. Well, I wish we had somebody bringing in food just so you could really experience what the show is really about. You missed out. A couple of weeks ago, we had a it was
You made bread in here.
it was National Garlic Day, and so I brought in a toaster oven,
I
and
actually got in trouble for that.
we made we made garlic cheese bread, and then Marco sends me a message later that says just a PSA, no, make sure you clean up after yourselves, and no appliances brought into the studio.
Yeah.
I said that could have been anybody.
I mean,
I
it
meant-
could have.
Who knows? Who really knows who that was? It's still a mystery. But yeah. So I wish we had some food. Kevin Webb's going to be coming in later.
Usually you're involved in bringing food here.
Well,
That was
Kevin
your
said he's
job.
bringing in food, so I'm relying on
Did
Kevin
he
Webb.
say that?
He did. Yeah, he always brings in food. He always does. So, and it's not even it's what National Chocolate Custard Day. I didn't.
It is?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's National Chocolate Custard Day, and I don't even know where to get chocolate custard from. What is even chocolate? What is custard? I don't really
I
know
would
what
suggest Culver's.
Culver's.
Custard's like Culver's is really good, but custard's like this dessert. I don't exactly know.
Well, I assume it's a dessert, being that chocolate's in the name, but
Custard.
Well,
You
it's
said
not always
custard.
chocolate.
right.
Sometimes it can just be custard flavored. Custard.
Yeah, Pat.
Custard is a flavor.
Yes.
Oh, what's it made out of?
I think it's supposed to be like ice
Eggs.
cream without the lactose. Maybe.
Isn't it eggs, Joe?
Yeah, it's a good part of it's eggs.
If only there was something we could do.
I know. If only
to figure out what exactly.
custard is a variety of culinary preparations based on sweetened milk, cheese, or cream cooked with egg or egg yolk to thicken it, and sometimes also flour, cornstarch, or gelatin, depending on the recipe. All right. So it's from the UK. That's
Well, I
think you
believe
can-
everything from the UK.
Find custard inside a donut at Haas's Bakery.
oh, I really
Mm.
want a donut today, like right now. Kevin, bring in some custard filled donuts.
That's what he's doing.
I don't know. I'm telling him. That's what I'm telling him
Oh, I
to. Here we go. I just picked it up from DeCapo Coffee.
I don't even know what that means. What? This is stupid. My internet.
DeCapo Coffee. It's also Raspberry Popover Day.
What? That's not a thing.
I-
Raspberry popover can't have its own day.
But chocolate custard can.
I mean, I'd rather try. What is a raspberry popover? I've
Oh
never
man,
heard
you've
of
never had a raspberry popover?
No.
I don't even really know what a popover
Yeah,
is.
and
It's like a
cooks things.
turnover.
Same
thing.
It not really. I'm surprised that you guys don't know this, and I'm definitely not looking it up right now. It's like a dish. Well, like Joe said, it's like a dessert. It's got egg whites, fresh orange zest, eggs, lemon zest, sugar. So it's a pastry type of
Just
thing.
off the top of your
With
head.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Just off
I
the
mean,
top.
I got that with it's at a store that has pastries. Okay, you had zero help there. That was zero help.
Kevin actually special ordered this. The owner baked it last night.
Wow.
So
Gwen says Toledo makes the best custard.
yeah, Toledo Donuts. Have you ever had them?
I don't think so.
They're really cool. They started actually they started off as a food truck, Holy Toledo Donuts.
Yeah, they used to do
and they started off as a food truck, and then they got a brick and mortar place. They make
Where's the brick and mortar place?
it's over on Alexis. Yeah, they make really good donuts. Really good donuts.
Sounds like
Joe, do you get out and eat a lot? We talk about food a lot on this show.
Joe. What he's
We
doing
like to
is he's
eat.
getting you close to having you go buy breakfast.
Joe, what do
so
you?
you know where this
you're
conversation
you're interning, right?
is leading.
where it's open right now. No, what are some of your what area of town do you live? I don't want to know your exact address, but South Toledo. So there's some great places out there. What's Wixie's Bakery is right out there. Yeah. Well, that's a long. They've been around for a long time, like 80 years, I think, haven't they?
Yeah, they opened in like since 1936 or something.
Okay. Yes. Amazing. Long time.
All right.
Yeah, you guys got that one. I'm trying to think. What are some other good restaurants out that way? Oh, well, Cinco de Mayo coming up. Favorite Mexican restaurant? Don't you dare say Taco Bell. I know you're a high school student, but don't you dare say Taco Bell.
Well, I mean, I'm originally from Bowling Green.
Oh.
So out of just nostalgia factor alone, I'm gonna say El Zarape. We were there a lot when I was just like little.
Yeah. You're originally from BG.
Yeah.
That's great. So I'm driving down to BG today. Yeah, I'm actually picking up a new car.
A new car. That's right, Pat. You have a brand new Mustang convertible with a GT.
It's not a convertible. I wish it were a
you got
convertible.
All right, hang on. Hold the thought.
Miranda. Sounded good there. K100, Lynn and Marco. Your sports report here brought to you by Zavosky's Custom Meats and Deli. Big nights going on here tonight down at the Huntington Center because there's a playoff hockey game. Toledo took a quick 4-game sweep of Kalamazoo Wings in the first round. The Nailers have won 7 of their past 8. They're going to meet tonight, and something's got to give. Toledo hosts Wheeling Game 1 at the Bank Tank, 7:15. The puck drops here tonight. Game 2 is tomorrow night at the Huntington Center, and then the games go to Wheeling for at least 2 games after that. So we will see what happens. But make sure if you're going to the Walleye game tonight, you're loud, you're proud, and the next 10, 15 minutes, maybe we'll give away some tickets for that.
All right, we'll work on it.
We're crazy. We're chock full of tickets. The Mud Hens over the Clippers 7-3 last night in Columbus, and that is your sports report.
That's enough sports. Lynn's got your fix in the 419.
You know, we were talking about all of the things that today is, from National No Pants Day to
Did you know it's Raspberry Popover Day?
Raspberry Popover Day. Well, it's also Free Comic Book Day, which a lot of people might appreciate even more. And Ed Kashke, who's the owner of Monarch Comics in South Toledo, is expecting a whole bunch of people to line up. And actually, I'm wrong, because it's not today, it's tomorrow, but it's this weekend.
I didn't want to correct you.
Yeah, but that's all right. Yeah. You can anytime, because otherwise the show would be riddled with mistakes.
Free comics?
Yeah.
They just giving away free comics.
Activities. He's located over on Heather Downs Boulevard, and he's been working with Monarch Comics for a long time, and he's got a passion for it. He's going to celebrate this day by observing with the free comic book. So opens up at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. If you're interested, I would head on over, but do expect to wait in line.
Yeah, of course, for sure.
Filling you in on fun in the 419.
All right, fun in the 419. There's nobody better than Guy in the 419 to let us know what's happening.
Well, if you are a fan of reptiles, you want to go over to the Knights of Columbus Hall on Secor Road tomorrow at 10-3. It is the Reptile Show taking place.
That sounds cool. I love reptiles.
Yeah,
I love that like somebody else is holding like the snakes and stuff.
I don't need to have the snakes or anything.
No,
I don't need to have
somebody else holds them.
Right. I don't need to be anywhere near those snakes. I don't do snakes. That's not my jam. But we've also got the Derby is coming up. So find your favorite place to do Derby. Cinco de Mayo is coming up, and as Lynn said, free
Lynn's
comics.
supposed to be making mint juleps here. I don't see any cups or anything.
I got the goods. Well, I thought I'd wait till after 7:30.
Who cares?
I know it's 5:30 somewhere.
There's
but
no time to. There's absolutely
it
no
just
time
felt like
to-
the right thing to do.
But lots of great things that are taking place this weekend. Also, don't forget the Toledo Tattoo Festival.
Yeah,
and intern Joe is actually going to go get a tattoo.
I thought it was strange. His first one's going to be a neck tattoo. I thought that was a big time.
That's a bold move.
You start
Joe.
with the neck
That's
tattoo.
a bold move.
But they do have some amazing tattoo artists down there at Glass City Center all weekend long, and they're sharing the space with the American Cornhole Organization, who's got a big cornhole tournament going down there as well.
Play
this
cornhole, get a tattoo. Maybe you get like the champs, some cornhole tattooed on you. Maybe that's not good.
I think, well, Marco, you said you were going to get a guy in the 419 tattoo on your left shoulder or right shoulder? I can't remember what it was.
Did you say you were going to get Marco's name on you?
On my right calf.
Do you have any tattoos?
I do have a tattoo.
Do you have any tattoos?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet, she says.
Ask me
But
Monday.
there we go. After a few round of cornhole.
and some of those mint juleps. All right, we got tickets. Let's do these right now here. How about that?
Sounds good.
All right, we're going to give away tickets to Sesame Street Live. You have to call us at 419-240-1000 and let us know who this character is for Sesame Street Live. Are you guys ready?
Yeah.
We saved the hardest one here for Friday. So who is this? If you can get it right, we'll get you set up with 4 tickets.
All right. I accept Elmo's Share the Laughter Challenge because I love telling jokes.
All right, who is that? You can let us know. 419-240-1000. We got 4 tickets to give to you to go see Sesame Street Live at the Stranahan Theater. Call now, 419-240-1000 and win with K100.
Marco, I'm sorry. Did you say first or 10? Or did it
10.
matter?
I said
First,
10.
right?
I said 10.
Hi, your caller 1, try back. K100 caller 2, try again. K100 caller 3, try back. K100 caller 4, try again. K100 your caller 5, try back. K100 caller 6. K100 your caller 7, try back. K100 caller 8. K100 your caller number 9. I'm sorry, we're going to 10, but they might not get it right.
Why does
so
it have
call
to
back.
be that way? He hung up.
Oh, he hung up on me. Didn't care.
They don't like all of our little roundabouts.
Good morning, K100.
Hi, is it Abby Kibabby?
Oh, I didn't even have to replay it for you. Of course it is.
You got that right. Who is this?
Anita?
All right, Anita. That is so cool. You just picked up tickets to Sesame Street Live. It's at the Stranahan Theater next Thursday night, and you got 4 passes in.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Thank you so much.
Congratulations from Lynn and Marco and K100.
I love it. She's so excited. She
Yes.
sounds a little bit like Abby Kadabby.
Yes, you do.
It's my granddaughter.
That's
so excited.
wonderful.
Yes. Awesome. All right, hang on for us, babe, okay?
Okay.
All right. Got that? Okay.
The sun don't even wanna be there. Girl, if you ain't the one in my t-shirt and my ride.
Toledo, hope y'all were able to make it out to last weekend's lineup of shows. And I hope that everybody that got to see the premiere of The Lifeguards enjoyed it. For those that didn't, be on the lookout for it. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the music now with yours truly, Andy Joe.
She's got it all. The music knows with Danny Joe. The music knows with Danny Joe.
Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo, and what better way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo than with Toledo's live local music scene. Kicking things off tonight, catch Pop's Garage at the Hollywood Casino starting at 9, or catch the 25s at the Beer Stew. And for our K100 listeners up north, make sure you stop and check out Jamie and Dan at Cocoa House starting at 8. And I'm, of course, looking forward to seeing some of y'all tonight and making my debut at the Toledo Zoo for their Tequila and Tapas event. There's going to be various tequilas, a Fiesta Gourmet menu, and live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Ave Rico Sounds, El Corazon de Mexico, and yours truly. Now, you know the zoo knows how to throw a party, so it's certain to be a great time. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, get them now at thetoledozoo.org. See y'all tonight. Saturday, catch the Finns kicking it at the Blarney or distant cousins jamming at the Sandbar starting at 8. And I've got 2 chances for y'all to see me on Saturday. But first, tacos. No, seriously, it's not Cinco de Mayo without tacos. Come celebrate Cinco de Mayo with some of the best tacos in the city at Los Toros. I'll be making a special guest appearance at 4. And I had such a great time at the Harborview Yacht Club that I had to run it back for a special Cinco de Mayo show starting at 7. Hope to see y'all at some point on Saturday. And this Sunday Fun Day, Cinco de Mayo edition, catch 2 bands who know how to rock out. Renegade Lemonade will be at Frontera starting at 1, and Noisy Neighbors will be at La Fiesta starting at 4. And yours truly will be kicking it with my Kickstand family starting at 2. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo. I hope to see some of y'all out this weekend and in your Mud-Made Cinco de Mayo gear. Make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The music knows with Danny Joe. The music knows with Danny Joe. She'll tell you where to go. The music knows.
Administration's EPA is pushing mandates that would ban 2 out of every 3 vehicles on the road today. Don't let Washington become your backseat driver. Protect the freedom of driving your way. Visit EnergyCitizens.org. Paid for by the American Petroleum Institute.
K100, it's Lynn and Marco and Dr.
Hey, everybody. I am joined today. I'm honored to be joined today by local author A. Kidd, who is the author of 2 children's books right now. This month, you can find her out in the area around different libraries around Toledo for AAPI month, which, if you're not aware, it stands for Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. Angie, good to see you.
Yeah, great to see you.
Angie, I guess the first question I want to ask, Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month. I'm going to go ahead and throw out the obvious here. You don't look Asian.
Yeah, so my connection is that my husband is Japanese. He grew up, born and raised in Japan, and now he lives here. We met, and married, and our daughter is half Japanese. So we are incorporating a lot of culture into our everyday. She goes to a Japanese English immersion school. So that's how I got immersed in the Japanese culture.
That's great. And the books that you have written kind of focus around that idea of Japanese culture as well.
Yes, especially the picture book that just came out, Yasuko and the Dream Eater.
All right. Well, let's go to your first book now. The first book you wrote. All right. This is the Healing Star.
Mm-hmm.
And there it is right there. What's the premise of the Healing Star?
Yeah, so the Healing Star is a light fantasy for grades 3 to 6, and stars with healing powers are falling from the sky, and Julia is trying to catch one to save her grandmother's life. She's sick with an invisibility illness and will eventually completely disappear, but if Julia can catch the star, her wish will be granted and her grandmother will become well.
Wonderful. Now you have this new book. It's more of a picture book.
Yes.
Yeah, Zuko and the Dream Eater. That sounds terrifying.
I know. And
I want
honestly,
somebody
the-
coming and eating my dreams. I've
So-
already gotten married. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So, do you want me to tell you a little bit about this
Please,
one?
I would love
All
to.
right.
Let's keep rolling so we don't have to
Hopefully
dwell
there's
on
a
that what I
happy
just said.
ending. All right, so it is based on or inspired by a Japanese legend. If you have a bad dream, you call the Dream Eater 3 times, and it comes and takes away the bad dream. But the second part of it is if the Dream Eater is still hungry, it might take your good dream. And there's nothing, there's no story behind that part of it. And so I was like, I need to know the answer, because why would you call the Dream Eater, unless you knew that it was going to be a good ending. So, and I kind of tied it into, my family, my bicultural family. And I don't want to give away the ending, but
Spoilers.
no spoilers, but everything, everything will work out all right.
Now you're going to be visiting different libraries throughout the month of May. Monday, May 6th, you're going to be out at the Maumee branch. You'll be at the Sanger branch on Tuesday, May 7th. And then on Saturday, May 18th, you'll be at 2 locations, the King Road branch from 10 to 11 and the Heather Downs branch from 2 to 3.
Yes. So all over the city.
All over the place. And what are you going to be doing while you're there?
So there will be a story time where I will read the story, and I have some fun props that I do with that. We'll do some story time activities related to the book. And then we'll be making these fun little origami jumping frogs.
Nice. So hopefully people watching, hopefully you'll come see us. I got to know. Okay. So it's, I like this because it's written by a kid.
Yes.
That's
So as you know, Kid is my maiden name, but the reason, another big reason that I go by A Kid is because I want to inspire other kids to be writers and illustrators. So the idea is, if A Kid can do it, so can you.
That's amazing. That's great. Well, we look forward to seeing you out and about at the libraries in the Toledo area, and hopefully we can see you more. What in God's name is that?
This is the Dream Eater.
That's the Dream Eater?
It's made up of 5 animals, so I thought I would say hello.
That's amazing. Okay, so we got an elephant, we got a tiger.
Yep.
We got
Great brown
like a bear.
bear. This one is really hard. I'll just tell you, it's an oxtail,
Oh, okay.
and then the ears and eyes of a rhino.
Ah,
And the mane, I don't know. It looks like a lion's mane, but it's not supposed to be part lion. So,
it also kind of looks like partly Shirley Temple.
well, and a child
with
told
her
me
like that.
it was a unicorn mane. Must be a unicorn.
Oh, there you go. Sure, why not? So, well, great. Well, thanks for your time, and we look forward to seeing you out at the libraries.
Okay, great.
So, thanks
Okay,
everybody.
fine.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to stop out there, get those dates written down, stop at the libraries, and meet Angie, A Kid. Get your
All
book
right.
signed.
Thank
Build
you.
some origami frogs. Thanks.
But nothing makes you go away. I need something you prove. Something stronger than I'm used to. Yeah, I've been pulling 92 on to feel like nothing's gonna cut it. That's the hard truth. Yeah, I need something you prove. Oh, I need something you prove. Put 'em up till they shut 'em down, yeah. You never ain't out of brand, yeah. Don't matter what time or town, I can't get you gone. Turn the bar, yeah, upside down. Just looking for something that does it. I give 'em all my money, ain't nobody selling nothing you prove. Something stronger than I'm used to. Yeah, I've been pulling 92 on to feel like nothing's gonna cut it. That's the hard truth. Yeah, I need something you prove. Oh, I need something you prove. Yeah, I've been mixing liquors trying to get you gone. Oh, but I must be doing something wrong. 'Cause I've been working hard to fade your memory. Baby, but the only thing faded is me.
Dude, we need to bring back
Bring back what? The shot collar?
Yeah.
You never had the shot collar to
it's
begin
coming.
with. So,
Now it's coming.
now it's coming. Now it's coming.
That's it. That's the final straw. How much of Morgan Wallen did we play? The whole song?
Well, I had the video
she
playing.
there was
I had
a
a video
video
playing
for a
for-
long time.
Yeah. So it should have been playing the video.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen's You Proof here on K100. It's Lynn and Marco. It's a Feel Good Friday, a Friday Facebook Live right here. And we are super excited because the Walleye are in town.
Yes, they are. Round 2, heading toward those Kelly Cup prize. And I think this is going to be their year. Are they undefeated? Like, how many wins have they had
They
in
won
these
the last 12 in a row, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or what they and they swept. So yeah, they haven't lost.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
neither is the team they're playing.
Oh, division finals, game 2, Wheeling. We've got tickets for Saturday night's game.
We
It's
do?
a 7:15 game, standing room only tickets, but it's going to be your only way in at this
Wow.
point in time.
All right. When should we give them away?
Whenever you want. We got 4 of them.
We got 4 of them?
It's a 4-pack.
Wow. All right. I'll let you make the call. We should do it now or do it later.
Let's do it now.
Oh, I knew it. All right, 419-240-1000. Let's take caller 10. You want to go to the Walleye this weekend and watch them destroy the competition? Let's do it. All right. It's Lynn and Marco with your playoff tickets to go see the Walleye right now on K100.
K100, caller 1, try back. K100, your caller 2, try back. K100, caller 3, try back. K100, your caller 4, dial again. K100, caller 5, try back. K100, your caller 6, try back. K100, caller 7, dial again. K100, your caller 8. I'm sorry, we're going to 10. Good morning, K100. I'm so sorry, your caller number 9.
Oh,
we're going
why?
to 10.
Why does it have to be 9?
Good morning, K100. Your caller 10 for the
Oh my gosh. It's happening. It's happening. What's your name?
Tiffany,
Tiffany, are you a big Walleye fan?
I am.
And can you make a lot of noise?
Oh, of course.
Can you bring 3 friends that are also loud?
I have 3 children.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got the tickets in the right hands then.
Nice.
Awesome.
Well, congratulations. Walleye second round of the playoffs. You're in. Congratulations from Lynn and Marco.
You're so welcome, Tiffany. Hold on a minute.
Okay.
All right.
All right, Tiffany, what's your last name?
All right, we're gonna switch things over here.
All right.
Here's just a little I don't like to do commercials, but sometimes you do.
I wake up in the morning with a smile inside my heart. Watch the sunrise as it sets me on my way. A simple taste of goodness filling up my mind. It's the one thing that I need to start my day. Aroma fills the room and inspires life. It tastes like sweetest notes in my mind. Oh, 'cause the best part of waking up is for God damn it!
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah. So I didn't make it in the world of commercials, but
Well,
it's just it happens.
It was a
that
good
way.
try.
It happens that way
It was
sometimes.
a good try.
Yeah, I was gonna say, turn that down or we'll be canceled in Russia.
No, this is a commercial. We can do whatever we want there.
Oh, okay.
But,
Well, they're not giving me money, so
all right, hang on. We're going to play the winner back.
All
But
right.
you don't have to go back on the
all right.
We're just going to play it in the studio.
K100.
And the winner is.
The winner is.
My caller 10 for the Walleye tickets. Your caller 10 for the
Oh my God! It's happening! It's happening! What's your name?
Tiffany,
Tiffany, are you a big Walleye fan?
I am.
And can you make a lot of noise?
Oh, of course.
Can you bring 3 friends that are also loud?
I have 3 children.
Okay.
All right. Well, we got the tickets in the right hands then.
Nice. Well, congratulations. Walleye second
Thank
round
you
of the
so
playoffs.
much.
You're in. Congratulations from Lynn and Marco.
Thank you.
All right.
There we go.
Now we're back.
So I have a question for Joe. You're a senior.
Yeah.
It's
You have a girlfriend?
prom
Oh.
season. Did you go to prom?
I did not go to prom because I was working, but I did work at an event space that was hosting Whitmer's prom, so kinda.
Kind of. Okay, so now St. John's. I mean, isn't there like a girls' Catholic school that they kind of partner up for
So
events and
there's
things?
Notre Dame and St. Ursula.
Okay.
So they,
All right. So would this whole expectation of a giant prom proposal keep you from inviting somebody? That's a lot of pressure on young man. I think about that all the time now when I'm seeing all these people dressed up in their things and signs and balloons, and that's a big deal, isn't it? The promposal, or is it kind of going by the wayside a little bit?
I wouldn't know.
You wouldn't know.
I think when you were asked to prom, Lynn, who took you to prom?
Which one?
Just
I went to a lot of them.
one of them, just one of them. What was one of the?
Well, one of them was like my boyfriend, who I was really excited about. So my first one, I was a freshman. He was a senior, and so it was Wait High School's prom, and that was cool. But
How
had
did
to
he
have-
ask you though? Did he just ask you?
Yeah.
He just went up and asked you. Marco, you took a girl to
He
prom.
actually asked my parents first because I was only a freshman.
Oh, good on him.
Nice.
Marco, you took a girl to prom.
I did.
And how did you just ask her?
Mhm.
Yeah. You just went up and asked.
I said, hey, you want to go to prom?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's
I wasn't sure she was
that's
gonna
what
say
you're
yes.
supposed to do.
But-
And when my first year teaching, I remember they don't ask questions. They just write prom ? And then they like put it like they give them a pizza and they open it up and it says prom ? And the girls are like, it's like, what? What is this?
See, because it's like you always see all online, always like they rent a plane with a banner behind.
my-
it
it's
or
getting
something, or
ridiculous.
I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
We're
And
not
that's what
doing
I'm thinking. And it would keep some young men or young women, from asking.
Seems obnoxious, right?
It's pressure.
Is it a little over the top?
I mean, I feel like that's kind of the point of it, though.
Really?
But I mean, if you're gonna do like this thing to ask someone to prom, I feel like you might as well go big or go home, right? Like, I mean,
do you
if
think
you either
it helps your chance
you
of
either
them
do-
saying yes, or do you think it hurts?
I
the
have
chance?
no idea, but like, there's like two ways to do it. You either go, hey, you want to go to prom, or if you want to do the whole promposal thing, you better do something ridiculous, because that's like the whole heart of it,
But now like I feel like there's a lot of pressure
Yeah.
on
That's
guys
what I
to
thought,
Well, if you don't want to do it, then you can just
ask. Just say, hey, I'd like to take you to prom.
Yeah.
Would you like to go to prom with me?
things you
But
do
is-
if you want to.
But as
Yeah.
Marco said, do you think that you're more likely to get the date of your choice by doing
That's what I
something
think. I think
elaborate,
if you
some
do something
grand
big,
gesture?
it's almost hard for
I
them
feel
to
like
say
it
no.
depends on the girl. I feel like a lot of them will be like, you will want like a huge thing.
They do. They
Well,
do.
but
I taught at
By
St.
the way,
Ursula.
that never stops.
I feel
So
like-
for the
Right.
rest of your life, that's exactly what's there. Women expect big things.
But you know what it does? It takes away a guy's that to be able to go up to a girl and ask a question and face the possibility of that rejection.
That's hard enough.
That's hard to do, but it builds something in you.
Usually, it's a callus.
To the
But-
to go the other way, you're taking out you're all of a sudden you're removing that element
But
of
that's why they do it. It's easier.
it's easier, but that doesn't mean it's better.
Well,
It does. It's not better. It's
But you might spend a lot of money and get rejected all at the same time.
well,
right.
you'd be spending your parents' money pretty much. But
I know Joe works.
Joe, where do you work?
At the zoo.
At the zoo.
nice.
What in the what's it called? The African is it the African one?
What do you do?
I'm in food services.
Okay.
Either I work at the event spaces or I'm at the food stands.
Gotcha. How do you like working at the zoo?
Oh, it's pretty good. I mean, make a good amount.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Do you
It's
get
a-
free? Do you get free zoo food?
It's a fun area.
Yeah, there's actually places where you can get like, it's actually a food service exclusive. Where you can get,
Yeah,
free
Joe's
meals.
got the exclusive. Maybe we should send you out for breakfast. Got the exclusive.
I'm surprised you guys haven't done that yet.
What, asking for
Send him out for breakfast.
We're
Well,
talking.
Pat was on that path.
We're getting to that point.
Yeah.
We got
Uh,
a minute 40.
All right,
Before we go to news.
we are coming into the. So once again, make sure you get your Kazubi coupon book
and help me raise 125 grand for the Victory Center. I'd really appreciate it. And the Victory Center would really appreciate it too. So, and the merchants that are on the coupon book would really appreciate it. All right, here we go. Coming into the 8 o'clock hour to the 9 o'clock hour. Oh, 8 o'clock hour. 8 o'clock hour of Facebook Friday Live. I'm just going to change it and stop talking.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. We're Guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. We're Guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
There we go. Facebook Friday Live. Welcome to the 8 o'clock hour.
I get it.
Lady A, K1,
Lady K1, 100 Toledo's Country Music Station, on air, online, and on your phone. Lynn and Marco were sponsored by Charlie's Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. Thanks for that. We're coming up here at 8:20. Going to do something called Tough Love with Siri. Stand by for that.
And at $830, $800 in the birthday wheel jackpot. We are so hoping we give that away today from Genoa Bank and K100. It's just a minute past 8 and time for your latest look at news.
Good morning, I'm James Sarge with the 13 Action News headline. An overnight fire at a home with a 6100 block of West Bancroft. Firefighters said the flames burned through the electrical connection to the house, causing some sparking, but thankfully no one was hurt. It's also the same house that's at the center of an extended I-team investigation we brought you at the beginning of the year. It's a house near Holland, Sylvania, where police and paramedics were called on January 2nd for a 31-year-old woman who appeared to be overdosing. She was declared dead at first, but an hour and a half later, the coroner determined she was actually alive. Well, right now, the website is open for you to send your feedback about one of the latest roundabout proposals. This one's in Monclova Township. The plan is to build it at the intersection of Strayer and US 20A, which is Maumee Western Road. Construction is tentatively set for the year 2026. For more details, go to 13abc.com. And Toledo is set to hold its spring commencement ceremonies this weekend, awarding over 2,500 degrees and graduate certificates. Grad students will be honored tonight at 6 p.m. And then undergrad ceremonies are scheduled for 9 a.m. and 1 p.m. at Savage Arena. Now, you're up to the minute. I'm James Starks with 13 Action News.
K100 weather from the Jim White Toyota Weather Center. Cars arriving daily, right car, right price. Right now, here's 13 ABC's Ross Ellett.
Morning rainfall is a good possibility at times for the afternoon. A few scattered hit and miss showers and storms are a possibility with a high around 72. Overnight tonight, there's a chance of rain with a low down of 58. And for tomorrow, 75 for that high. There could be a few more showers developing, especially east of Toledo. And going into Sunday, another chance of rain there with a high of 74. And the First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Ross Ellett.
Right now, 62 at Toledo's K100. Traffic is brought to you by Towers Armory. Unlimited range time for just $20. Don't have any accidents. No slowdowns at present. Little bit wet on the roads, so be careful. Call or text if you do spot trouble. 419-240-1000. That line sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door and a service of your information station, Toledo's K100.
At KNR, we have the legal.
Now we're good for a bit.
All right. So we're talking about the zoo. You like working at the zoo.
Yeah.
Is that the only thing you've ever done there is food services, or have you done other?
Yeah, that's the only place I've
Okay.
done.
Are you part of the Zoo Teens program?
No, I was not part of the zoo teams. I just applied and got the job,
I worked at the zoo. Or you know, I said this before. I think I said this last week when what's her name was here. But I was on the train. I used to drive the train. I didn't drive the train. I rode on the train and spoke on the microphone. They did not let me drive that train. Which doesn't seem like it would be that hard of a job. I mean, literally, it
stays on a track.
Track.
Right?
Like, you literally press go and it goes.
And they still didn't trust you enough.
And they did still didn't. But I remember one time they had an event there. They had a party, so it was an after hours thing. But they left the train open so the guests could ride on the train. and the other person. So normally what you do is I'd go around, and then the next person would go around, and then there were like 2 or 3 of us that would talk, and I was the only one working the event, and so I was constantly going around and around and around, and I was like delirious by the end of it. It was like 3 hours long, and it takes what, maybe 10, 15 minutes to go around. So you're going around 4 to 5 times every hour, talking about the same things over and over and over again.
Did you have a spiel?
Yeah, you'd have a whole thing that you talk. I would make stuff up though. I would make things up, and just to see if people were paying attention. Yeah, it was. But I was not a good zoo employee.
My daughter's worked at the zoo in a lot of different positions now over the years, but most recently as a zookeeper in the aviary. And I think she won't go back after what she had to feed a lot of those critters. It was not good.
What did she have to?
Because you'd have to, horse meat. And so, my daughter and
Oh,
horses. So,
yeah.
So that wasn't good. Yeah. So she
That sounds
had
good.
grew a bit of aversion over that.
Some because they're
Among other things.
because they're
You'd have to cut it all up.
because some of those birds are carnivorous,
Right.
right? Because they only eat meat.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But birds only eat meat.
Bring that back full circle. You're welcome.
Birds are omnivores.
Not all birds are omnivores.
No.
I don't think so.
No, because bird is a classification, not a specific species. So some birds are herbivorous while others are carnivorous.
Carnivorous, right? Yeah.
And
Like a
But some eat berries.
like a hawk. A hawk is not going to eat berries,
I
right?
bet if it got hungry. it
Like, I don't think so. I think it would find a small
they'd-
rodent.
They'd catch like mice.
Yeah, yeah. But like a sparrow would
Definitely
eat
eat
seeds. Yeah, seeds and berries and things like that.
Definitely.
So,
What do you
the
think-
lessons we learn here.
What do you think is the largest animal you could kill with your hands? That's the other big thing going around.
Oh, war.
Largest animal, man. Largest animal I could kill with my
I
hands.
can't even think about that.
What, to say you're in the
What?
woods. and
Just
you're-
your bare hands?
your
Just bare hands.
And it's
Ooh.
either you or the animal.
Like you're coming down like it's you or the animal. It's do or die.
You gotta
like
fight.
you gotta
Yeah,
fight.
you
Like
gotta fight. If the animal's looking for a fight.
I always said that if I ever had like a terminal disease and it was like there was no, I'd want to sell tickets to fight the polar bear at the zoo. Like
You mean get eaten?
I knew I know that would be an inevitability,
Oh, yeah,
right?
no,
but if
you
I was already gonna die,
It'd last 2 minutes with a polar
but I bet I'd get one pop off
I
on
bet
that.
you probably wouldn't.
I'd get one
I
because
don't know.
because
You ever seen
because
a polar bear's paws?
because
They're
I
the size
wouldn't
of a-
because I wouldn't hold back. Because I know like there's no way out of this. I'm not trying to escape, so I know that I'd at least get one hit on that bear.
Claws like as big as this part.
It's
of
like
it.
a tennis racket.
What is that?
Would it be a good hit?
Who knows? What if I clocked it? What if it went down and it was like and it didn't fight? I don't know, but I
That would
guarantee
never
you,
happen.
as sick as it is, people would pay tickets to see that.
Oh, I definitely would.
People,
Are you kidding me?
Knowing polar bears, that's not a very good idea. But
well, no,
Polar bears are actually one of the worst bears. Besides, I mean,
they hunt.
Oh, dude,
They're one of the
They
and they're
only animals that
constantly hungry.
actively
Yeah,
hunt
they
humans.
hunt human
You ever
beings.
seen that one? They have that the National Geographic guy got locked. He locks himself in like this plastic and metal or this metal ball, basically, where you and he's out filming, and this bear is trying to get in to eat him, and it is like. I mean, he's like knocking at the thing and trying to rip over the door. And the guy's like, at first you think you're really secure until a bear gets there and then it's trying to get you to eat you. Because the polar bears are always hungry because there's hardly anything to eat. on
Right,
them.
right.
So this bear, like for an hour, tried to get into this cage to eat this guy. And it's
That's
like,
gotta be terrifying.
so, but what? Back to the original
Okay,
question.
all right,
What is the
all right.
biggest animal you could kill with your brain?
That's tough because
It is tough.
it's a very tough question because you say like obviously not a
Because it's not even a size thing. I mean, I think
It's-
a squirrel would get the better of me. I mean,
Squirrels are vicious.
That's what I mean. It's like
What's that?
They're
I'd
scrappy,
right. Yeah, you just kick them.
scrappy.
They are scrappy.
Raccoons got
Dude, if
the
it climbed
opposable-
up your back, you wouldn't be able to do anything.
No.
Raccoons got the thumbs going.
Oh, raccoons! I wouldn't mess with a raccoon, man. They're talk about scrappy. But like you think like monkeys, but they're strong.
Oh, dude,
They're strong.
Monkeys' teeth.
They're strong.
Face off.
It would
They
take you
yeah.
apart.
Monkeys, those
Especially
worst.
like
They're
orangutans.
like 5 humans.
Yeah,
in one.
insanely strong. So it wouldn't be a monkey. Anything from the ape family.
I could-
What's that?
There are a bunch of humans I could take on.
Oh, sure. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
No, this is
But
animal.
it has to be an animal. Okay. All right.
Well, humans are
Theoretically.
Theoretically.
They're hominids.
I don't know. Maybe a deer. Maybe.
Oh my god, a deer would maul you.
I don't know.
Have you ever seen a deer?
And
They're-
I'm
they're
telling
like
you,
nothing
I
but-
mean, not a buck, but
Not a
maybe
buck.
Dude, they're made of nothing but muscle. They can
Yeah,
jump
but
over an 8-foot fence.
They'd be kicking the
And a
I
hoof.
could be kid. Yeah. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to think. Like I'm trying to think of what would be the biggest. So maybe I'm thinking too big.
You are.
I'm thinking too
'Cause
big.
The biggest one that I've ever seen on TikTok is a cat.
A cat?
A cat.
There's nothing bigger than you could kill than a cat.
A dog.
Dude,
I could fight.
what dog are you think you could if you got a pit bull in there, you think you could kill a pit bull with your own hands?
With my own hands.
Not a chance.
If it were me or the dog,
Not
that
a
dog
chance.
is dying.
That dog would destroy you.
I had to choke one out.
What?
What did you say?
I had to choke one out.
I mean, yeah, because I mean this
I
is
mean, adrenaline rush, and if you've been trying
Phrase that a little differently,
No,
please.
that's exactly what it is.
You just totally threw me off there. You need to phrase that differently. You choked a dog? Okay.
was attacking somebody.
Okay, that's yeah.
What?
Lynn, don't
You think I'm totally serious?
I believe you, Lynn, but don't
What? That's what you call it.
Yeah, choking them out, man.
just choke one out.
Wait, you like strangled it or you
Yep.
you killed it?
Nope.
Oh.
No.
But he passed out.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Wow, who was it attacking?
My husband.
Your husband? Really? What kind of dog was it?
American Bully.
See, and she choked it out, and you.
Yeah, but
I
that dog,
can't-
your dog probably was not fighting.
No, his face was. He was attacking
Yeah,
somebody else, So he got
yeah, it
behind
wasn't
it.
coming right at you.
Right.
That was the dog was preoccupied eating somebody else.
Yeah.
I don't think there's no possible way you could kill a pit bull
Oh, yeah.
with your own hands. It would just destroy you.
What if you got behind it? Hold it in a choke
It's
like
a
that.
dog. What dog can you get behind? I'm the dog. With,
An American Bully,
no,
apparently.
this animal is coming straight at you.
Okay.
This animal is looking for it's got rabies and it's looking to come and,
Yeah.
and tear you
Well,
apart.
if it's got
So you're not going
rabies,
to
I'm
sneak
dead.
up on it. You're in a room with it.
Right.
Then you're in trouble.
So it comes up to me, and what do?
Get killed.
No. You give it something to chew on, right?
Like what?
Your non-dominant hand, right?
It's got rabies.
They- You're not rabies isn't going to kill you instantly. So they latch onto this, right? Once they're on that, you're able to pull around them, choke that dog out. Ready? Put him in a sleeper hold. He's down. Now that he's down, I then take out one of his teeth. All right.
What?
What?
He's out. He's not doing anything. And I gut him from the stomach all the way through. It's done. It's done. Now
This is
then
a
I take
big
myself.
procedure.
Then I take myself to the hospital. I get myself to the
It's like
hospital.
he
I get my
planned
rabies. I get my arm bandage. Probably wrapped. It's probably
The man
broken.
was just presented this question. This is thought out.
And I'm telling you, you're saying how's it going to work? Well, that's how it's going to work. You give him something to bite onto. Your non-dominant hand. Boom. Now you're able to roll over, choke him.
I don't know.
There you go. That's you just asked how are you? That's how you do it. And then you take yourself to the hospital. You get your shot, your rabies shot, and you're alive. And that dog is dead.
These dogs are like 100 pounds, dude.
Lynn choked out an American
And it wasn't
bulldog.
looking at her.
Doesn't matter. She's still able to do it.
I don't know.
Depends on your. I mean, really, who knows? People are capable of big things if adrenaline's surging through your body. So
Maybe.
It could happen. Well, anyway, it messing with an animal is regardless of what animal. It probably is a bad idea.
Well,
Because chances are
it's not going to be fun.
it's not going to be. It's a bad idea. It's not going to be fun. I'll tell you what is a good idea and is a lot of fun is when you go get your oil changed over at Costa Oil because they make it really easy for you and they make it's no hassle at all. They're not going to try to upsell you.
You don't have to fight any animal.
You're not going to fight.
that's a good thing.
You're not going to fight any animals at Costa Oil.
Right.
You can take my word for that. Here you go. So there we Costa at Keith Clonch, wonderful man, owner of Costa Oil, just a phenomenal businessman. But hopefully he'll be. I asked him if he'd come in next week,
Good.
to be our guest, and but Costa Oil, man, I love it. I love going there. I love knowing that when I go to get my oil changed, it's gonna be just that.
Right.
It's gonna be done. It's a clean place. Literally, you saw I was able to get down on the floor and film underneath the car as the oil was being changed. I had no problem doing that. And I was in my jacket too. So it was clean. It's a very clean facility. They're good, honest people over there. They're not going to try to upsell you. So when you need to get your oil changed, go to Costa Oil.
I agree.
Will Smith choked. Now we're just saying it. He choked a German Shepherd. That was,
I Am Legend.
Yeah, that was sad. Why is it that in a movie you can have countless people die and you're like, okay, but the minute a dog dies, you're like, this is the worst thing ever. This is the worst. I'm not going to recover from
Many
this.
humans die in movies.
You're just desensitized to it.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? But yeah, but a dog dies and you're nope. That's why I like Independence Day. And that dog jumps through, jumps from the fire into the thing. It's like the most triumphant point of the whole movie. It's like, yes,
Yes, he made
yes.
it. AJ golf with 4 people would be great, but Pat doesn't want to go anymore. So. He can only play 6 holes.
I told him before we started. I said, I gotta let you guys know. I said I am a subpar golfer, just to give you a heads up. And then actually I had a good tee shot and then a good second shot right next to the green. And they were like, "Oh, okay, yeah, Mr. Subpar golfer." And I was like, "Trust me, this is a fluke. I promise." And sure enough, I think I 3-putted that one, and then the second hole, decent tee shot, decent, not great, but my second shot was there he is.
Hey, did you see it's Jessica's birthday? She's 30 today.
Happy birthday,
Jessica Onko.
Jessica.
I hope everyone has a good day, and I hope my day goes well too. It's my 30th birthday today.
Yay.
Jessica, we love you.
Jessica, happy birthday. 30. Oh man, 30 is the new 20, except you get to drink.
Right.
So there's that. Speaking of, I heard a rumor. Didn't you hear a rumor about something about Derby Day? The Kentucky Derby.
That was a huge rumor.
Yeah. Kentucky Derby. And there was like mint juleps or something, some kind of drink that was gonna muddle some mint. I don't know. I can't really recall what was being said, but promises were made. Promises were made and not followed through on. I don't know. I could be
about 3.5 minutes and I'll get going on.
It's like if you went to play golf with somebody and left early.
It's like if you said you were going to play golf and then didn't show up.
But it's not going to be that good because I went 3 places and couldn't find mint leaves.
But now you're just making excuses.
So I'm going to try to substitute just as I know. I know.
Ooh.
I know.
Okay, do your best.
All right, we'll hold that thought.
You're not allowed to have any.
Want this night.
Luke Bryan on K100, Toledo's country music station, on air, online, on your phone. We are everywhere. Overcast today, on and off showers all day. High today going to be 71. Tonight, cloudy, low down to 57. For tomorrow, partly cloudy. Chance of some rain wherever Pat is playing golf is where that's going to be happening. High tomorrow, 73.
Right now, 62 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic brought to you by Towers Armory, the largest firearms inventory in Northwest Ohio. And despite the roads, we look like we're in pretty good shape. I don't see any accidents, no slowdowns reported either. Call or text if you do get into some trouble spots, 419-240-1000. That line sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
You're in her world now. K100. This is Tough Love with Siri. K100.
It's Get Your Tough Love several different ways. You can actually hit us up on our website. We have a little form right there that says Tough Love with Siri. That's super easy to do. Or you can call or text us. We don't care how you do it. Just get to us so we can answer your questions here on K100. This is from Tommy. He said, "Hey guys, got a question for Siri. I was at a barbecue yesterday and I overate, and now today I feel terrible. What do you think is happening here?"
Ha 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 ha. This one is simple. You feel terrible today because you stuffed your fat face relentlessly with every piece of food you could find at the barbecue. After that, you washed it down with beer and any other alcohol laying around. You basically threw all health concerns to the side and your body is feeling it today. You can't expect your body to react normally the day after you ate enough food to feed a small town of people for an entire week. My advice here is eat salads for the next month. That should probably undo most of the damage that you did to yourself.
Yeah, salads for a month will take care of almost anything you could do at a barbecue. But listen, have you ever eaten so much where you just had to like waddle away from the whole thing?
Way too
Is that just me? Definitely. On more than one occasion. Yeah. So we're definitely feeling you on that. This is from Brad, who says, "Hey guys, well, I'm going to a party here. I hate awkward conversations. Any idea with Siri on how to get out of awkward conversations?"
Awkward conversations at parties or other gatherings are the absolute worst. You will get trapped in a conversation with somebody that you don't know and then you will have to figure out a way to walk away from it. The problem occurs when you have to act like you are going to the bathroom every 10 minutes just to walk away from a weird asshole you are talking to. My advice is just to immediately bring up a topic that makes people want to stop talking to you. I recommend that you go right into religion or politics and say something that is completely off the wall and then ask them what they believe in. My guess is that they will say that they have to use the bathroom. Ha 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 ha.
It's a good move. Pat uses this move all the time. When he doesn't want to talk to somebody, he just brings up weird topics.
All the time.
And it works, actually.
All the time.
He's like, "Hey, man, I got this man versus bear question for you." And was like, "Oh, here we go. I gotta go to the bathroom."
You're in her world now.
Leave your
All right. We're good for a few
So
minutes.
yeah, so literally, I don't know if you know what that was all about, but Marco has a. Well, you explain it. You got a Siri that you have a phone that has not been updated since like 2004.
Correct. So Siri first came out. She was mean to everybody. She was, was that old woman that was just mean and cranky and nasty. And now the new Siri is like, "Hey guys, what's up? I love you guys." That's not this one.
So he never updated the phone so that you can ask those questions, and she has those
Cusses.
Has those
mean.
answers. Those answers that are just absolutely fantastic.
The answers that you want to say.
What do you? There's a great question. There's a great question of the day. Is what do you do if you are? Yeah, you're at a party. You're at a bar. You're at a barbecue. You're at a whatever, and you are locked in a conversation with somebody. God. And literally, I've been in this situation before where I'm talking to somebody. And I'm like looking slightly over their shoulder to another group of people who are having a conversation.
That
Who are
looks way more
laughing
fun.
and they're having a great time. And I'm thinking,
Why
I
am I not
want
over
to be
there?
in that conversation so badly. And yet I'm stuck talking to this person because they don't give you an option. They don't give you the option to leave. So
I've
what do you
noticed
do?
As I get older, I am less able to keep that fake face thing where it's like I'm definitely not enjoying
Do you do one of these? Oh, like
It
my
is
head
like-
is.
Oh my God, dude. I don't know if it's just because the older I get, the less patience I have with just generally
Sure.
any person. Like, I just don't even want to be in this conversation.
Right.
I've actually said that one time. I know.
You said I don't want to be in this conversation. Really?
I'm losing it, man. I can't. I used to be able to be like, "Hey, yeah," but not now.
How many times you've been in those conversations where they say something and you've said, "Wow, that's crazy," for like the 40th time?
Oh yeah, the wow, that's crazy. Oh, dude, nuts.
Yeah.
Like, yay, crazy.
Yeah.
That's like when you're on the phone and you and I are talking about golf and videos and doing this, and I'm like, okay. Anytime you say okay is the signal that the end of the conversation is coming.
This has literally never happened.
Alrighty. But you've had that. You've done that on the phone.
Oh yes. Oh yeah.
Alrighty.
Okay.
It's like,
before you hang up, it's like, no. So what? Yeah, what do you do? So you're just saying you're over it. You're done.
It's so hard for me.
Joe, what do you do?
Joe's still young. He's got a lot of vigor left.
I
He probably
mean-
just takes it. He takes it.
Do you have a bad conversation? You stick it out. See how long it goes.
So after like the 10th, wow, that's incredible.
That's nuts.
Yes. I just say, oh wow, that's great. I have to go now, and then
I have to go now. I'm going to walk away from this
And I'm gonna
conversation.
I just leave.
Or you fake going to the bathroom.
You fake going to the bathroom.
I just
Will you just leave the party to avoid the conversation? You just leave the party.
no.
You're like, I'm out.
I leave the conversation. I just
Okay.
like, I don't like.
Yeah.
I just.
But how do you excuse yourself? You can't just say. You have to announce where you're going. Like you do. Well, I'm going to go to the
Should be a
bathroom,
signal of
or
some
well,
sort.
I'm going to go get some food. I gotta
boy,
go
the
check
food
out the.
looks good. Yeah,
Gotta
I'm
go
gonna-
check out the
yeah,
food over here.
I just say, well, it's nice talking to you, and then I.
And then you just leave. Well, it was nice talking to you. Now there you go. Yeah, this has been great. I appreciate the.
Been riveting.
I appreciate the conversation, but I cannot entertain mediocrity any
Yeah.
further. So let's.
You have a baseball bat?
I need something to crush the ice with.
What is happening?
Are you muddling the mint with a baseball bat? Is that what's happening? Are we? Wow. Are we recording this? This beat down on the ice?
You're gonna break your finger.
Oh my gosh.
Does it have to be crushed?
Well, it's supposed to be just like the Moscow Mule.
I've never had that.
At Churchill Downs, it's crushed ice.
All right. All right.
Hey, listen,
Got to
I'm
do
not-
it that
I'm
way.
not debating you. I'm just wondering. You're the expert. I'm not.
So, Jessica, I'd like to know what you're doing for your birthday. Also, I'd like to hear from you guys. This conversation that we're talking about right now. What would you do? What do you do in that situation if you're having a conversation with people and it just won't end?
I want to know what Danielle Nicole would do because she hasn't said.
Daniel or Jessica as well. Jessica, it's her birthday. I assume she's going out. It's Friday. I hope you're going out for your birthday, Jessica.
So, Jessica, let's say you're out tonight and some annoying guy comes over to you and starts talking to you. How do you get out of that conversation?
Oh, I already know the answer to that before she even answers.
It's her friends?
Yeah. Her
It's
friends,
always the friends.
her friends would be right there to have her back.
Yeah.
Like not
but
even
if you're stuck without your friends, you're screwed.
right. Now there have been times where we've been out and I've had a friend talking to a guy. Some guy comes up and talks and he's, done it, and you can clearly visibly tell that she's like not into him.
Why? I don't
And
understand
rather than coming
I know. What is the guys are so dumb.
and
dude.
rather than come and rescue her, it's more of a order another drink.
See where this
and let's
goes.
sit back and watch.
Let's
So
see what you can withstand.
that was a while. Oh man, that was a while ago. That was back at where were we? The Blarney, but this was long before I was even married. This is when I used to just go out with friends. I had no cares in the world. Now I have responsibilities.
A lot of cares.
I have a lot of cares. Sorry, I need to get another beer. All right, AJ. So you say that. Sorry,
And
I
then
need to
you
get.
have your new beer.
I need to get another beer. Oh, great! I'll come with you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the
Like,
follower. That's a
oh,
good one.
okay. I use earplugs to not listen to the other people's conversations. Matt gets out of the conversations by just never being a part of them to begin with.
Well, I
Just
mean, it's not a bad
that-
move.
Yeah,
if you're with a stage 5 clinger, you're done, man.
Oh yeah.
You're done.
Do a fake phone call and say sorry. Oh, there. You know what? With phones
That's
and vibrate,
good.
that actually is. You can do the whole. Oh, hang on.
Birthday wheel?
Sorry, I gotta take this real quick, and then you walk away, and that's actually good.
Hold that thought. Let's get Joe up. K100, it's Lynn and Marco. It's time to win some
Marco,
money.
it's time to win some money.
Ready to win some money? Let's spin the K100 birthday wheel with Genoa Bank.
All right, we got $800 to give away here in the birthday wheel. And we've got a guest spinner list.
Yeah, Joe, a student from St. John's. He's been doing some shadowing this week, and he's going to be our guest birthday wheel spinner. That little wheel inside with all the months.
Are you
Go ahead,
excited,
give him
Joe? All right, spin it. Give it a good spin. There you go.
There's a good spin. Are you going to put the camera on it?
Yeah, sure. No, man, it doesn't reach, remember? All right.
Hey, Lynn, let's do yours instead.
Oh, hey, I was just saying last night, April never comes up because that's my birthday month.
And now it's come up 2 days in a row.
All right, very good. If you're born in April, you have a shot at $800 from Genoa Bank and K100. Call us right now, 419-240-1000.
Caller 10. You can win.
K100, caller number 1, try back.
Yeah,
K100,
sure,
caller 2, dial again. K100, caller
Oh,
3,
yeah,
try
mine
back. K100, your caller 4, try back. K100, caller
Yeah.
5, try again. K100, caller 6, dial again. K100, your caller 7, try back. K100, your caller
you,
8. I'm sorry, we're going to
Prop those
10.
up and turn it?
Good morning, K100. Even worse news for you. You are caller number 9.
Stop it!
We are going to 10.
It's not fair.
I'm so sorry. All right. Ready? Good morning, K100.
Hey.
I'm calling for the birthday wheel.
Sure. What's your name?
Troy.
Troy, your caller 10.
Yes.
Way to go.
All right.
$800 on the line. You've got that April birthday, right?
April 30th.
All right. April 30th. If we roll a
Well,
30 here.
happy belated.
$800. Now keep in mind the last two birthday winners have been on a Friday.
All right. You ready, Jim? All right. We
I'm
need a 30.
ready.
All right. Here we go. Wow. Now that's
Just
10.
muscling it.
Oh. We've got the camera out. I think this is going to be
What's the
good.
number? 30.
30.
Keep going.
Oh, almost my birthday. April 11th.
That's my husband's birthday.
Ah,
But
well,
not
you
yours.
did
Sorry,
good
Troy.
with the try, Troy.
Maybe next time.
Next time. Have a great weekend.
You too, Nick.
Okay, buddy.
All right. Next time we spin $810 in the birthday wheel jackpot from Genoa Bank and K100.
Going to 1,000.
There we go. Well, it was good. That was a good spin.
Put you on the spot a little bit. Make you work a little bit.
So $810, man. I think we're gonna hit 1,000. So Ann Laws says I have zero problem dismissing myself in any situation that I don't want to be in. Well, that's good. But how?
A lot of people don't.
Yeah, but how do you dismiss yourself? Do you just say,
Oh, when you had your phone out, you're probably good.
oh, okay. All right. Yeah.
How much time is it?
30 seconds.
Okay. All right, let's do this. Do that till that's over.
All right. Well, you guys already saw what happened there. So we're going to get into the music note with Andy Joe taking place right now.
Toledo, hope y'all were able to make it out to last weekend's lineup of shows. And I hope that everybody that got to see the premiere of The Lifeguards enjoyed it. For those that didn't, be on the lookout for it. Now you already know what time it is. Let's get to the music now with yours truly, Andy Joe. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo, and what better way to celebrate Cinco de Mayo than with Toledo's live local music scene. Kicking things off tonight, catch Pop's Garage at the Hollywood Casino starting at 9, or catch the 25s at the Beer Stew. And for our K100 listeners up north, make sure you stop and check out Jamie and Dan at Cocoa House starting at 8. And I'm of course looking forward to seeing some of y'all tonight and making my debut at the Toledo Zoo for their Tequila and Tapas event. There's going to be various tequilas, a Fiesta Gourmet menu, and live entertainment from Jacob Estrada, Ave Rico Sounds, El Corazón de Mexico, and yours truly. Now you know the zoo knows how to throw a party, so it's certain to be a great time. If you haven't already gotten your tickets, get them now at thetoledozoo.org. See y'all tonight. Saturday, catch the Finns kicking it at the Blarney or distant cousins jamming at the Sandbar starting at 8. And I've got 2 chances for y'all to see me on Saturday. But first, tacos. No, seriously, it's not Cinco de Mayo without tacos. Come celebrate Cinco de Mayo with some of the best tacos in the city at Los Toros. I'll be making a special guest appearance at 4. And I had such a great time at the Harborview Yacht Club that I had to run it back for a special Cinco de Mayo show starting at 7. Hope to see y'all at some point on Saturday. And this Sunday Fun Day is Cinco de Mayo edition. Catch 2 bands who know how to rock out. Renegade Lemonade will be at Frontera starting at 1, and Noisy Neighbors will be at La Fiesta starting at 4. And yours truly will be kicking it with my Kickstand family starting at 2. Happy Cinco de Mayo weekend, Toledo. I hope to see some of y'all out this weekend and in your Mud-Made Cinco de Mayo gear. Make sure you stay in the know with the Music Know with Andy Joe on K100, Today's Best Country, and Guy in the 419 Facebook Friday Live Show. Have a great weekend.
The music knows with Andy Joe.
live of. So there's your music right there. The Music Know with Andy Joe. Make sure you go check her out. If you have a band that's playing and you want to be featured in the Music Know, all you got to do is reach out to her. She's already started having people now reach out to her saying, "Hey, just want to let you know our band is playing here." Da, da, da. I told her, I said, "That's great. That's what's gonna start to happen. People are gonna be reaching out to you to get promoted. Then they gotta pay."
Jessica says she's not doing anything for her birthday but working. What is happening, Jessica? We need to get you out and on the town.
She's working 11 to 4, then nothing at all.
Unless
Jessica.
if you have a boyfriend, husband, or fiance, they're probably planning something.
Right.
You just don't know it.
Yeah. Especially for 30.
Yeah.
Right. There's got to be something there.
Right.
Let's see. I can see. I can't really. It's hard to see the profile picture that she has there, but it looks like
you can't click on it.
Yeah, I know. It looks like there's somebody in the picture with her, so a significant other of some kind.
Sure, he's probably doing something.
Right. Right.
If not, she's going to be single tomorrow. Yeah, she says she's engaged.
Oh, see. Okay.
There's something's happening.
Not for long. If he doesn't have something planned for you
He's got
tonight.
something planned.
Yeah.
You don't become engaged by just sitting around playing video games.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So
Anne Klein Lowe's says, "I have a pan burning on the stove. I have a headache. I have text messages coming in. I'm
Fake
a
text
pro
messages.
a pro at making excuses to leave." Yeah, that's good.
well, pan burning on the stove, that doesn't work. That's a good if you have like if you're on the phone. That's if you're on the phone
Shoot,
conversation.
gotta go. I'm overflowing.
July 4th. You get married on the 4th of July on a Tuesday?
What?
Well, I think there's gonna
later
be
on that night.
There's gonna be
There's
fireworks.
gonna be fireworks. All right.
That's really cool. It's a Thursday. I thought July. Oh no. You're right. You're right. It is a Tuesday. My apologies. A Thursday though. Still,
It's a Thursday.
it's still a Thursday. That's an interesting. Where are you getting married, Jessica? Oh, AJ and Trenton keep asking about the video. Guys, I don't have the golf video yet.
Oh my God, you didn't do. I sent you all those things.
No, not that golf video.
Oh.
Not that. The one I made on Friday with when the three of us were playing golf and you weren't there.
Oh, when you left her.
When I had to leave
I was
because,
surprised you were at
because of an appointment that I had, because of another prior engagement that I had, but I still
I'm just saying,
made
we
it
both-
out to play golf.
Both of us had things happening.
Yeah, well, but I still I could have said, you know what? I can't, guys, I can't play because I've got this meeting that I
You facilitated the playing.
I
You're
know.
supposed to have a clear calendar.
So
when you do
So I still made it a point because I told these guys, yeah, we'll go play. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to push this off anymore. I'm going to go play. Now, there was a group in front of us though, not in front of us, but the group there was like a golf outing or something like that, and they were going really slow. We probably could have gotten through all of it had that group not been there because we were playing quick. We were, but at one point we were held up for like 5 or 10 minutes just waiting, and that it was awful. It was awful. So had that group not been there, we probably could have gotten through all 18. But and I'm watching my phone. I'm like, that sucks. I put it off as long as I could, and I was still late to the meeting, so that was unfortunate.
Well, you still got the deal, didn't you?
Yes, Rebecca, ready for the tea. As long as it's less than 20 minutes worth of tea.
Oh my gosh.
I'll say what I'm ready for. It's not tea. It's not tea.
Oh.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm on an empty stomach here.
Ooh, that is so. What is that? Oh my God! Just smell it.
I'm gonna like it.
Oh, I can't. That's too much for me. I'm a wuss.
Take it. Wet your lips. Wet your
No.
lips. No.
Dude, that just smells like gas. Holy smokes!
Just
Is
wet
that
your
the
lip-
whiskey?
That is
All right.
Goodness.
We got somebody. All right. We're gonna push you to the stool there, Joe. This
Here,
is
Rebecca, drink this.
because here, Rebecca, drink this
See how tough you are.
because we got some tea. And here she is spilling the
Hey.
tea with us today. Rebecca Whitty, what is going on?
Dude, have you guys seen the prices on Ticketmaster lately?
Well, I know
It's
they're doing
crazy.
$25 concerts all over the place.
Hey,
Yeah.
yeah, we know about that because that's cool here. But there's a different problem going on.
Oh,
Billie Eilish fans are super upset over ticket prices. They just went on pre-sale for her new tour coming out May 17th with her new song. They are more expensive than the geez. See, I'm afraid to try that. I'll try it in between stories to,
you just
to
do it
prep
now.
me up.
Just
Just
try
do it right now.
Yeah, it'll relax you. Is it good?
Who made those?
All right, so I'm not a puss.
Who made that?
I don't know.
You tried?
I did.
Who,
Like
isn't it good?
straight
Oh, yeah.
gas.
No, hold up. Own up. Who mixed that?
Lynn did. And
Lynn.
she actually used the little pouring thing and everything. Y'all are too good for me, man. I can't.
Wow. Okay.
The first
No,
one,
I
first
can-
one
I
took
can
me
get
by
through it.
surprise.
The
Second,
first-
first one took me by surprise. Second one,
Guys,
I
I
was
have
able
meetings.
Not me, man.
What? You
guys
want more
are all
simple
better than me.
syrup?
Jesus.
Ooh.
I think I'll get used to it.
Oh yeah, it looks like all right, hold that.
I just got to go.
Hold that. Although I'm not laughing, I couldn't do it. So you're a better man than I am. Hold
I sure am.
K100, it's Lynn.
K100, it's Lynn and Marco. It is a Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. Trust me, if you want to have some fun today, you're going to tune into Facebook Live because it's Mint Julep Day. That's all I'm saying. All right, it's time for Text Us Next, presented by Super Fitness. We take two songs here, we pit them against each other, then you text us at 419-240-1000 and let us know what song you want to hear the best.
You know, we had so much fun at the Chris Young show. I think we've got other great shows coming to the Huntington Center. We already did Tim McGraw Text What's Next
Yeah.
this week because it was his birthday.
Remember?
So how about Dirk Bentley?
Oh,
I knew you wouldn't hate
Dirk
that.
Bentley.
Yes. So let's give folks a choice of Dirk Bentley songs
Let me.
this
Can I
morning.
pick the challenger? Or are you picking two?
No, go ahead. You pick one.
Well, you give me the one that you want
Nope,
to do.
you pick one first.
Okay, how about? Oh man, there's so many good ones.
Yeah, there are.
How about Drunk on a Plane?
Really?
No.
Okay.
Yeah,
We're having right now.
Mint juleps.
We're having mint juleps right now. I
I'm
think that
getting
was
drunk on a plane.
Am I the only one who wants to have fun?
Ah,
All right.
those are two good ones. All right, either drunk or fun. Which one do you want? Text us now.
Can it be both?
Usually is both. 419-240-1000, and we will tabulate these votes. Play them next. The winner here from Super Fitness and K100.
Alarm off, boots on, and radio up. It's Lynn and Marco on K100.
I'm Tiffany, founder of Harlem Pilates. When I couldn't find Pilates in my neighborhood, I started a studio from my studio apartment. Chase Inc. helped me grow from one Pilates studio to 3. Because when you start small, you're going to need
For
some
Billie Eilish's
Ticketmaster.
tickets are insane. They are more expensive initially than what the Taylor Swift Eras Tour prices were.
What's
Mhm.
Billie Eilish doing? Is it
They
over
are-
100?
Yeah, minimum for Minneapolis was 141 for general admission. But we got double down tea right now. We're filling you back up because earlier this week, Ethan Klein went on his stream. He's a YouTuber and he is putting his podcast out for a live show. And he got extremely mad on stream live reaction because he found out that Ticketmaster was already reselling his tickets on their own platform. And they had jacked up his prices an insane amount.
So she's probably not charging it. Here's the problem with Ticketmaster. It's these ticket brokers. They buy
Mhm.
10,000 tickets at a time. That's why things sell out in 2 seconds. It's not real people. And then what they do is they corner the
resell.
market and they charge what they want. And then if you're going to buy them, you're buying that. They got to stop that third party BS.
Yeah, they're doing this thing called official platinum tickets, and it's literally just based on supply and demand. It's surge pricing.
Surge
That's what it
pricing.
is.
Exactly what it is.
So Ethan Klein contacted Ticketmaster and he is giving refunds. So he's doing what he can about it. But these resale tickets on Ticketmaster itself are going for over $700.
Insane.
It's insane.
Yeah, Jelly Roll did something similar where he made him stop. But it's something that's got to be done, man. You just can't buy 1,000 tickets. That's just not fair.
And I think this Billie Eilish thing has to be something about that because Billie Eilish has already been on Ticketmaster, been like, "What is going on? Why are my tickets getting resold on your own platform?"
Well, you got
they
the
bought them there.
surcharge, you've got the
Mhm.
online fee, you've got the convenience.
Yup.
It's so dumb. Like if you buy a $90 ticket, $25 is fees.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
Yeah.
So they're doing this thing where they're doing these face value exchanges where if you buy a ticket and you can't go, then you can exchange it for another ticket that is face value, or you can sell it for the face value amount. But the problem with that is that these reselling tickets are exceeding the price of these resale ones. So nobody's really getting their money's worth anymore.
Yeah, it sucks.
So that's the first tea of the day.
All right.
Second tea, Charlotte's still pregnant, but it's
There's a
been
twist.
over 6 days since they've updated anything. And they've been updating every Wednesday. So
This is basically like
tired of the question.
it's tea, but no tea.
this is basically like when Kate Middleton went silent.
Yeah, it's
right?
the absence of tea, which is concerning.
You know?
Unless you swallowed a softball, and it was just all a big.
Oh no! How can you imagine a stingray swallowing something that big? Like, I don't know that their mouths are that big, but I think that'd be fun. Like unhinged like a piranha. No, I
You're
thought
on
it would
your
be
own there,
cool.
kid.
You're on your own.
Oh.
Okay, so
Now we've got Gen Z versus Book Talk, which has been very interesting. So there is a couple people. We have some Gen Z in the house. Hey Gen Z, you're over there. So you can chime in on this. I would love to know your opinion. I'm right on the cusp there. So there was a couple people in Gen Z, two guys, a 16-year-old and a 17-year-old, who came out and were like, "Hey, we're readers, but Book Talk is getting out of control with this spicy and explicit material."
Okay, hold that thought for 1 second.
Cliffhanger, hanging from a cliff, and that's why they call it.
oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Looks like drunk.
Drunk. Yep.
All right,
You.com. All right, it's Lynn and Marco. It's Feel Good Friday. It's a Friday Facebook Live. This happens to be something we call Text What's Next. We have two songs. We put them against each other. You text us at 419-240-1000, or you can hit us up on Facebook like everybody's doing on Facebook Live here, and let us know which song you want to hear.
Today, pitting two Dierks Bentley songs against each other. We're doing Am I the Only One Who Wants to Have Fun, or Drunk on a Plane? And it was close, but Drunk on a Plane takes the win.
Oh, you guys killed it. I love it. It's not just because I wanted to hear that. I would like both of them. But
like any Dierks.
Yeah, absolutely. He's coming to the Huntington Center. Going to be a great show. Can't wait for that. Here is your winner in Text What's Next, Dierks and Drunk on a Plane. Okay.
All right.
Hopping right back into it.
So
Gen Z is upset with Book Talk because you can't go to Book Talk to find book recommendations without being just inundated with explicit or spicy material.
What does that mean? Explicit or
romance novel?
Romance that are intense.
Right.
With
like 50 Shades of Grey.
yeah,
Okay.
and more.
Okay. And so what? Their little Gen Z minds can't handle a little spice. What's going on?
And that's kind of what that's kind of the implication here.
No
they're
offense,
saying
Joe.
I can't. Yeah, no offense. That you can't get to Book Talk and not see something explicit. That the kind of spicy or explicit material that they're seeing, the tropes in these are extreme. It being more towards stuff that you'd find in different categories, and it's just getting a little bit out of hand, they think.
And these are like audiobooks?
No,
No,
I
there's-
mean, well,
people
yeah, some of
talking
them.
about books.
Yeah,
Okay.
talking about books,
Oh,
book
okay.
recommendations.
Okay.
Yeah, smut. It's smut.
It's smut.
Yeah.
That's what
and
they said about Chaucer and all of
I'll
them
tell you,
back in
yeah,
the day. Oh,
before then.
Smut.
Well, I'll admit though, the smut they're talking, it's smut. It's smut.
Basically, like soft porn.
Yeah, but and we'll get to that. So the next problem that they're having with this is that it's influencing marketing in real time. So you go into a Barnes and Noble and you see the recommended by Book Talk thing that's right in the center, and they don't always screen those things.
Oh.
So you can walk in and see a recommended by Book Talk, and boom, it's just that should be in the
It's
in the
just-
adult section.
It's just porn.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's kind of it's difficult for them. Now the response is starting to generate to this. So first, people who are part of this community, predominantly millennial women, are coming back and saying, well, anybody who is in puberty, post-puberty, kind of in that stage, you're going to get exposed to explicit material.
Sure.
God forbid it be written.
Right.
So
right.
maybe, but also
Well,
they're
millennial
now
women,
taking-
millennial women, they want their smut.
yeah, they do.
They want their smut.
And that comes to point two. Is it inherently misogynistic to have a point against women expressing their views and taste for this written material? Because this is stuff that's typically written by women for women.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it's art.
Yeah.
Right. It's an expression of art, and art should never be censored.
I
ever.
agree.
Art should
I
never
agree.
be censored.
Wow, we're having another agreeing one.
How about
Maybe
that?
might
Isn't
be
that
the
weird?
drinks. It
Must be.
relaxed us.
No, I don't think that art should ever be censored. I think that's one of the worst things that you can do
Mhm.
is censor art.
Yeah, what's up, Joe? Tell me about it. Come here, Gen Z.
Here, you can use that microphone
Yeah.
right there. Lynn's
Hang out with Lynn.
staying oddly quiet because Lynn likes her smut too, so she doesn't want to weigh in on it.
So I'm not on TikTok and I don't
Bold.
really read either.
Wow.
So,
Video game
but-
master.
But I think I'd say what my problem would be is that if it's all that's being recommended, that gets kind of boring. That's like one genre. Like
Mhm.
I feel like you could spice up the variety of stuff, you know?
Oh yeah.
But also like I think this whole censorship thing, that's like I don't think it should be censored. I think
Yeah.
there's a place for this type of writing.
Sure.
But like it just shouldn't be all over the place.
It doesn't need to be. It doesn't need to be recommended at Barnes and Nobles.
Yeah.
Is
it
what,
should
yeah.
be- yeah, it should be
Yeah,
in, like, a
I get that.
specific section of Barnes and
Sure, I get that.
Yeah, or even just have like a YA TikTok and a adult TikTok recommended. That
Right.
could be because like TikTok
Choose one
has
or the other.
really, really, really helped the
Yes,
book
I am
community.
over the age of 18.
Mhm. Because the book community is really, really thankful that Book Talk is doing this because the purchase of hard copy the purchases of hard copy books have surged, and that's doing wonders for the book economy. And here's where it gets to what I think a very, very, very interesting sociological point between not just Gen Z and millennials, but Gen Z, millennials, Gen X, and boomers, because we can kind of see the flow of this influence, which I think is super exciting. So boomers raised Gen X, and boomers had the most strict rules upon themselves, especially in terms of sexual expression. Gen X kind of took that and said, we understand it, we get it, we respect it, we'll follow it, but we have feelings about it. And that kind of started to creep into media through music and through shows. You started seeing things that came out a little bit more explicitly. Millennials then, and Gen X was predominantly raised pre-internet, but post-internet millennials had that influence starting to come in, able to express their own ideas online and then get really, really, really into their niches. Think about the explosion of anime. It was super, super, super lame to like anime a while ago, but millennials just said, well, deal with it. You had those shirts that said, we're not normal, or normal people scare me. That was the millennial thing. So like, we are okay with breaking out of that. Whereas Gen Xers were like, we have these identities, but we'll keep them to ourselves. We will own our own interests inside the comfort of our own homes. Thank you very much. And when millennials have done this massive expression, they've taken it to TikTok. And so they feel, hey, Gen Z, you can't take this from us. We gave you the
Right.
right to say what you're saying right now. You couldn't have an online opinion unless we did it first.
Right. That's true.
And I think that's fascinating.
That is fascinating. In psychology and sociology, and yeah, it's incredible.
Generational tea.
Yeah, generational tea. Love it.
So that's the
Love
tea
it.
on Book
All
Talk.
right. Well, that is the tea. Rebecca Whitty.
Oh, finish it?
Yeah.
I don't know
Chug
about
the
that.
drink.
My face gets like red. I feel warm. Do I look different?
Oh yeah, you look different.
Oh.
Spilling the tea with Rebecca Whitty. So there we go. All right. Well, we have tomorrow, as it was said before, tomorrow is free comic book day.
What?
Yeah, free comics. I was over at JC's Comics and More.
So they just give you free comics.
Yeah, select comics. It's not just like you can pick out anything. They have select comics, but
You
you know,
get, like the first edition of
Superman. Yeah, take this $250,000 comic. No, they have select comics, and it really it's a great thing. I'll tell you, because what I'll do is like, so my son's my son Michael was really into Captain America, right? And so I went over to JC's and I bought a stack of old Captain America, the cheapest ones. You got to buy a whole stack, and I kept them up on a shelf in my closet. And if he came home from school or he was in a bad mood. He got bullied at school or something like that, or he got in a fight at school, or he got in a fight with his friends. One time he went over to a friend's house and he was left out. They were like, well, no, we can only have 5 kids, so you're inside the house, so you're out. And he could just tell me he was hurt. And so I go and take out a comic book. Hey man, I got you this captain, and it's like instant like uplift. Obviously the pain is still there, but there's that little bit of and so I encourage you, and it's a struggle keeping these comic book shops alive. So I encourage you, go out tomorrow, whether it's Monarch or whether it's JC Comics. But here's JC Comics. Check it out.
Okay, team.
That's not JC Comics. What the heck?
Whoa.
That's supposed to be. That's really showing that one. That's the craziest thing. I actually I uploaded it, and it says free comics, so I know it's uploaded under the same thing. That is a glitch.
We
Well,
glitched out, folks. We glitched
it's really weird. I mean, it says free comics, and it's supposed to be that. That's really weird. All right, I'm gonna have that. I'm gonna try re-uploading that. It probably because I have no internet here. I don't know.
Yeah, that free comic day thing. I think that's wonderful that they do that, to feed the passion that some people have and kind of give the reward to their regular customers, but also those people who have a curiosity about it. It's kind of a great way to introduce them to it too.
And they've got more than just comics in there too. I mean, they've got action figures. They've got all kinds of stuff in there. So it's worth it just to go check it out. And that's, I think a lot of times people are a little afraid to do that. I think they're, well, I don't want to be, I don't know what it is, but
Do you happen to know what time JC Comic is?
I believe they're open. JC's is open at 10, I believe. I think he's doing 10 to 4 or something like that. So, you definitely want to go in and check it out. While I'm looking for this video, though, we got to thank our sponsor, Keith Kleinsch from Costa Oil. He confirmed he's coming in next week.
All right.
He'll be here as a guest next week. So, very, very excited to have him come in here. But if you've never been over to Costa Oil, you got to get your oil changed. You have to do it. And you don't want to wait. You don't want to let the engine run out because it's going to cause a lot more problems. So if you want to keep your engine running as smoothly and as effectively as possible, look at those numbers. Follow that. Don't let it go 1,000 miles over. I don't know who does that, but that's just going to create all kinds of problems for you.
Who does do that?
I don't even know. Don't even know. But Costa Oil is hassle-free. Check it out. Yeah, so it's you're going to have a great time out there. I mean, it's not like you're going to go out there and it's going to be a party, but you're not going to be hassled. You're going to feel good. You're going to drive away knowing that you got air in your tires. Your windshield wiper fluid is up to where it needs to be. All other fluids are good. They check it all. They check your lights. They check everything. Make sure
the world is good when you leave.
You just feel good. You feel like, yes. All right. It's like starting a new month all over again.
Right.
So definitely go check out Costa Oil, and thank you to Keith Kleinsch for continuing to be a sponsor. We really appreciate it. You make it possible. And I got to thank everybody watching right now. Do me a favor, share it right now. Put a like and share this video onto your own social media page so that we can get the word out there more. We want more. We want more viewers here. We gotta really put things out. Joe, tell me some of your thoughts so far. You can sit back here until Kevin shows up. So what's going on? What are your thoughts of what I'd like to know your kind of experience the whole week. What have you learned?
So I learned quite a bit about like what goes into like producing stuff for the radio. Like seeing so my first day I saw how like commercials are made. Nice. I actually got to record one and I thought it was
really
cool. Yeah, it was really cool.
That's cool. So you're actually gonna be on the radio. You're gonna be
yeah.
Oh, nice. Put that up a bit and then come forward here so we can see your face. There we go. All right. There we are. You got a face for radio, so that's good. Yeah. So you starting your own commercial. That's fantastic. All right. What else?
then like being in engineering was also really cool because like got to like see what a radio tower was like.
Sure.
That was an interesting part of it.
The mechanics of it.
Did he take you out to the tower?
He did take me out to the tower.
He's never taken me out to the tower.
She's an ass too, 3 times.
Do you ask all the time?
Oh yeah, and now I'm really going to be on him. Thanks for that little piece of information, Joe.
Joe's like, oh boy. All right.
What-
So what did you hate the most about it?
I don't know. I didn't really hate much of it. It was,
Perfect.
I mean, this was. I don't know. Just like. I don't know, maybe, just like the random times where they just didn't have much to do. But like, I mean, that was just kind of rare. You know?
Have you spent any time back in the sales?
Yeah, I did spend time in sales.
How did you like that? That's a whole different world. It's just so different.
I mean, the start of it was like, it was just looking at how all the revenue and whatever is processed. Not really that interesting stuff, but like then I like went on a sales call and that was kind of interesting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who took you out?
I did. I was initially out with Rebecca for the Black Diamond thing.
Nice.
And then we went to Tom Strain for another thing.
All right. Very cool. All right. Well, here we go. We're going into the 9 o'clock hour right now. And right here on Facebook Friday Live.
End of the week, it's time to unwind. Good times on your screen. Leave your worries behind. The way to start your day with laughter and cheer. Join us on Facebook Friday Live. We'll bring joy, have no fear. It's Facebook Friday Live. It's Facebook Friday Live, the best morning show in town. Local events and fun happening all around. Good vibes, great people, Lynn and Marco. The guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live. Good vibes, great people, and Ann Marco, the guy in the 419. Stay right here to Facebook Friday Live.
Capo, they're the same ones that gave us the cupcakes. What was it, Christmas time?
Yeah.
Is that what it was?
Yeah, the beautiful cupcake. Remember they made those beautiful cupcakes for us, Lynn? DeCapo Coffee. Where are they located?
They're located actually just south of Pavlov's.
Oh, is that
there-
right?
Right there at the intersection.
Oh, man.
Aren't they?
All right. So you're going to tell me that these don't deserve their own day, Marco? Oh, he's not even in here. Look at that.
Where'd he go?
Yeah, thanks for verifying that they don't actually listen to me when I talk.
No, they don't at all.
No, because I definitely talked all about this. He's bringing in
I said that.
popovers. Look at these.
Didn't
All
even
right.
know what one was until you sent it to. Well, you sent it to me, and I had to get on
Re-
Google. And,
Oh my God, what is that?
You literally don't listen to Pat.
Joe loves it to me.
Yeah.
All
How
of
do you
us
eat it without making a
apparently.
mess?
Why?
As you literally said earlier, raspberry.
Oh, I listen to them.
See, that's what I said.
Yeah.
Oh, they're everywhere, guys.
Oh my God.
And then, of course, what you guys didn't see because we were in the intro there, you brought in one of the boxes was full of vegetables and a cat.
Absolutely.
As payback for the prank, the April Fool's Day prank.
Here it is.
Yep. So Marco got to open up his.
I usually think, oh no, I should.
Actually,
I'm
this
not
is
even
good
gonna
because I'm
pretend to let my
nice. I'm
head
on a
go
little
that way.
diet.
There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Oh yeah.
Do they make these regularly? Do you know? Or
No, I just asked for it.
You gotta ask for it by
Now, I will say the owner, Mark, is a pastry chef. So he does all the pastries, and they've always got donuts and cookies and pies and cheesecakes, and but he does catering, wedding cakes. So whenever I have a certain something I'm fancying, I text him, "Hey, Mark, can you do?" Yep, I'll have it for you.
Yeah. And he probably likes doing something a little bit different.
Oh, absolutely. No, he's excellent at it. It's
wonderful.
Well, if you want some popovers, go over there. DeCapo Coffee.
Yep, DeCapo Coffee. Great coffee shop if you drink coffee.
They're just over the line in Michigan, right?
They are.
Yeah.
So they got 2 locations, Smith and
Smith and-
Secor, right there next to the Pinnacle Eye Group or in the Pinnacle Eye Group building.
Okay.
And then they also have shared building. There's that liquor store right there. I can't think what it's called, but right there on the corner of Stearns and Lewis as well.
Okay.
But DeCapo Coffee, a lot of people go in there for business, for BNI as an example,
Mhm.
do 1-to-1s, things like that. They make sandwiches,
Man,
all kinds of coffee options, bubble teas. you
great
name it.
turnover. Now, we would offer you a mint julep, but I know you're not a drinker.
Nope, not a drinker.
Yeah.
Well, we
so-
offer you mint julep, but all we have is gasoline. So
I heard you how you described that. So
I was like, man, I'm not even a big liquor person anyway, but that was over my limit.
So Trenton has a
Little Lynn,
question.
boy, she's over there gobbling it down. I don't know how she's doing.
Let's see.
You're on. You got Irish.
Kevin.
God, dude,
Oh, yeah. Well, we're gonna give this away. We got it. So we also have a $25 gift card to DeCapo Coffee, and we're gonna give that away to one lucky winner. That's watching. Trent has a question. He says, question for everyone. My wife's tire blew last night on her way home. We had the same tire replaced less than 2 years ago, and we had it replaced when we purchased a tire with a 36-month, 15,000-mile warranty. Well, it was done at Tire Man, which was bought out and is now Bell Tire. Bell Tire is telling me that I'm going to have to pay for the difference in the price because their price is on the tire is significantly more than the price for some brand tire. What would you do?
Tires significantly went up in price over the last 2 years.
What has
Exactly.
Right. I would. I'd raise hell. That's what I would do.
How would you do it?
Throw some eggs at the building.
Well, would you? Let me ask you because he says it's
Starting off.
It's been 2 years ago. They had a 3-year warranty on it. Is it?
Well, he said they're
24 months?
saying
Is it-
they're saying that they will give you the price of the warranty. However, you got to pay the difference of what so let's say it was a $200 tire, and now it's $300. So you're not gonna have to pay $300, but you are gonna have to pay $100.
I mean, that's fair, isn't it?
I kind of think it's fair.
Yeah.
He's got 2 years on the tires already.
Right.
And like I said, is it 24 months, 2 years, or is it two years and 10 months? Where you're so
Right.
close anyway. I mean, it kind of seems fair to me.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Hey, Shelly, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it does suck because but what can you do? It's a new company. They're still honoring the cost of what it would be to replace tire, but the cost of tires have gone up. Yeah, man, I think you might have to. He might just have to just do it.
What do you think, Kevin?
No, that's what I said. I mean, he's already got 2 years on it. Bite the bullet and do it.
Yeah, I think it's better than paying $300
But
for it.
isn't he a
or whatever.
fireman? Can he apply for that extra? Ask for that extra 10% discount?
Maybe. I thought he's a volunteer fireman. I don't
It
know if they
doesn't
get the
matter.
same. Oh, really?
Doesn't matter.
Oh.
First responder, that.
Well, I'll volunteer to be a fireman. Can I get a discount now?
Only if you really
give it a shot.
I'll volunteer to be a. Go to try. I need to get new tires. I need to.
Already?
Well, no, for my Jeep.
Yeah.
I
How many years old? 4 years.
Yeah, but they were the showroom tires. I don't have cool. I want cool tires. I want Jeep tires.
Get ready to spend.
Well,
$4
look at what you're
grand.
going to be driving. Starting this afternoon?
This afternoon.
And I expect a ride.
Oh yeah, I'll come pick you up.
And
I
he
don't
wants
know
to
if
go
it's-
in the car too.
I don't know if it's going to be the same thing though. It's not going to have the noise.
There it is, right there. There it is.
be
It doesn't.
battery.
It doesn't have the noise. It doesn't
Boy,
have the
that
noise.
was up there for 1 second. I mean, nobody saw anything.
There it is, right there.
Is that a Mustang?
Yes.
That's what the new Mustangs look like.
Yeah, isn't it? It's sharp, and it
definitely
doesn't look like a
different.
Mustang, does it?
It's definitely different.
So that is exciting. I'm looking forward to doing that. Well,
Get me one?
no.
Unbelievable.
We had an experience last week. So not only, we all know Kevin Webb as being the home savior. In fact, that's exactly how the song goes. Kevin Webb, the home savior. If you don't know what I'm talking about, here it is.
Kevin Webb, he's the man to know. With David R. Webb Builders, watch him go. From storm damage to wear and tear, he'll fix it all. He's always there. Crack walls, picking pipes, he's got skills. Renovating houses, making them real.
I thought Kevin Webb. So that's but Kevin is more than just a home savior to build to renovate your homes or build new homes. Your house catches fire and you gotta just create new. Kevin is also a scuba dive instructor. And we actually finally, I thought getting Marco out on the golf course was difficult. Getting him into the pool was even more difficult. So, but we finally made it happen. We went to Aqua Hut over on Reynolds Road. If you're interested in learning how to scuba dive, Marco, you were all in because you've done it before and you kind of had a crash. You had a crash course in it, right?
Yeah.
Lynn, not so much.
She had a crash course, but she crashed.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Lynn, you were nervous, right?
I
had
was
to learn.
terrified.
Remember back in when you were younger, when you wanted to teach somebody to swim, you just threw them in the deep end.
Right.
And you went to eat lunch. That's what happened to her.
That's
Yeah.
That is what happened to her.
Yeah.
So we
very traumatized.
we went out this past Sunday to Aqua Hut and we got in the pool and here it is. Welcome to Aqua Hut, the place where you can come learn how to scuba dive, just like my good friend Lynn Casey. Let's go take a look. What's going on?
I have no idea. This is a surprise to me.
That is no surprise. We're at Aqua Hut. We're going to be learning how to dive. And I'm telling you, I'm scared.
It was good. It was really cool, fun, and I actually learned a lot, actually.
I can't get over the fact that I had so much fun. I was so scared. It was a blast and not something that was on my bucket list, but man, was it fun.
And you didn't drown in 3 foot of water.
I didn't drown. You did not have to come save me.
So yeah, so if you're interested in diving, give Aqua Hut a call. Say, hey, I want to talk to Kevin or another instructor, and I want to see about doing a intro to scuba class because I'm interested in investigating further whether I want to become an open water certified scuba diver or not.
Oh yeah.
Video before the popover.
So-
I would have turned it.
This so it was fun. It was fun being there. But Lynn, you both had very different experiences. Obviously, Marco, you were trying all the different the tactics of taking the mask off in the water. How was that?
I mean, it's definitely the thing is you have to think about breathing.
Right.
Because I breathe through my nose naturally, like
Yeah.
all the time, sleeping, everything. So when you're doing something, it's okay when you're just down there messing around, but when you start doing something else, you just have to remind yourself, oh, I just
got to breathe. I think that's one of the things when you can't see, you kind of panic and you hold your breath.
Right.
That's I think one of the things. So you just remember just to breathe. Yeah, that's one of the. I would agree. Now, Lynn, can you share? I mean,
Well, because obviously I shared with you guys that
Yeah.
I had been, it was in high school, and a friend of mine, Jeff Vaneski, he was taking scuba diving lessons, and he was thrilled with it. He was so excited and fun about it. Here, you got to try it. And he put all this gear on me and strapped these weights on me, threw me in the 11-foot end of his, swimming pool. And I couldn't get up, and I had not perfected this whole, breathe through your mouth thing. And my mask it was terrible. It was terrible. And he had to then finally jump in when he realized I was really in trouble.
Right.
And get
that's
me
a
out.
terrifying.
It
That's
was.
terrifying. And so you were nervous.
Yeah.
Getting here. You almost didn't.
I
You
almost
almost
did
didn't
not.
go.
I know.
You almost didn't go, but you did. And so I actually made a second video.
What?
And this
Really?
just for Lynn. It's just Lynn, because seeing the progression, you can very clearly tell right at the beginning, you were nervous. You were very nervous. And it was, you couldn't even put your face in the water. That's how nervous you were. But watch, and I had to make this video because I watched the progression, and this all was within the span of 30 minutes, maybe 40 minutes. It wasn't long. Check this out. This is amazing. About doing it, So it was incredible, and then it was like I felt like I was a parent with one of my kids, like, get out of the pool, Lynn. You're like, just one more lap.
Last one in and last one out.
You were the first one in.
First one in.
You were the first one in. You were the first one in and the last one out. But yeah, you did incredible. It was that was.
Thank you. And thank you, Kevin, for the opportunity and to help me get over that. I mean,
it was
I was
great.
okay with being scared of it. I was just never going to do it or try it again. But I'm so happy that I overcame that, and it was really fun.
So here's something that she may not know I know, and I don't know if I told you, Pat, or not, but I was talking to Chuck, her husband, the next day, and she was inches away from accidentally forgetting her swimsuit.
Oh boy. Here we go.
Yeah.
I know he was surprised I actually went in because I just can't. I go, they're going to just have to respect the fact that I am uncomfortable with this.
And we would have, but
yeah.
We also would have given you a hard time, much like Marco not showing up to play golf.
Yeah, exactly.
I at least didn't quit.
Better than leaving early,
You didn't,
right?
You're right.
Thank you. Kevin knows.
You didn't quit. You never showed up.
I had car trouble, dude.
Oh,
You didn't even give me a ride.
I had meetings. I had car
My
troubles.
friend over here, you wouldn't even give me a ride to the golf course.
Oh, okay. Now
No, it was great getting her in the.
That's Whiskey Glasses. That's Whiskey Glasses by Morgan Wallen here on K100. You heard Lynn's little news report there coming out of Nashville. He did not have to go to his little court date because he didn't have to be here.
Right. His lawyer's going to represent. He's going to be there, and he'll make an appearance down the road.
He'll be fine. Yeah. I think it's a big deal. Overcast today, on and off showers possible. 71 the high. Tonight, cloudy. 57 for the low. Tomorrow, while Pat is golfing, rain everywhere and miserable, which will be fun. For him.
Right now, 62 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price, right now. Traffic's in great shape. No problems on the roads. 419-240-1000. Keep the number close and call us or text us if you spot any problems. The line's sponsored by Perrysburg Premier Garage Door.
All right, if you've been following on Facebook Live, we've been talking a lot. Today we talked a little bit about Billie Eilish, who has some concert tickets that are more expensive than Taylor Swift's because all of these fees and all these things are happening. What if we were to take all of the fees and everything from the Taylor Swift Eras Tour out of play for you and give you $500 to go to the concert that you wanted to go
How
to.
cool would that be? You think
Big,
you
right?
can't afford them, can't possibly get your hands on them? We've got 3 concert flyways to give away when the Eras Tour is back in the States this fall.
Yeah.
So you could win one of these 3 trips, which includes airfare, 2 nights stay, $400 or $500 spending cash, and of course the 2 hottest tickets on the planet.
Yeah, you can't get them. They're always sold out before. Well, don't worry. We got your shot here. You got to text it to 95819. That's number 95819. Today, your keyword is very simple. It's 2 letters. M-E, me.
Text me to 95819 now, and you'll qualify to win that amazing concert flyaway to check out Taylor Swift.
Even if that creek does rise, it's Lynn and Marco on K1.
There we go.
All right.
So yeah. So are you getting them in the water?
No, so it was great. I mean, seeing the Lynn's reaction from building up to it over the course of a couple of weeks to her telling me a few years ago, oh, you'd never see me doing that,
Right.
And then bam, here we are.
Much like me
And-
flying in a plane with you. Never gonna happen.
Did you get my email the other day, Lynn? Did you get my email the other day? Well, darn it. All right. Well, I guess it's gonna be a surprise to you too then.
Oh,
So here's the thing with
sent to my Cumulus or Gmail?
no, I did Cumulus. But no, at any rate, she starts off terrified, and then she's as I was telling Marco, she's down there swimming along. I'm like, dude, she's fine. Look at this.
Right.
I can't get her up, you
Yeah.
know. Then she pops up, and each time she popped up, this is fun.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is
She's having a
great.
great time.
So we took her from something she's been terrified of
Right.
to this is fun.
Right.
And
I'd have never thought ever.
and I would never thought. And so when Pat brought this idea up to me, I said, yeah, there's no way in hell that Lynn's gonna do that. She's already told me, not gonna happen. And watch this. I'll get her to do it. So and here she is.
You know how he did. I need you.
Right. I told them, I said they need to show up.
Yep. So here's what we need. So you're terrified of flying.
Yeah.
So I think that either Lynn or Marco are gonna be out there videoing you as you take your first airplane ride.
You're doing it.
We've got all these.
And they're gonna watch
all these viewers that are gonna see you trembling and crying, and then coming down saying, "Oh my gosh, how can I become a pilot?"
You have to promise me one thing, that at least at one point you'll do a 0 gravity roll with him.
No.
What?
No.
Come on.
That's how crashes happen.
Well, zero gravity is fine. It's 0 gravity, right? So 2 and 3 G's that
It's no, here's the thing. You would have to continue filming as the plane is crashing down to the ground.
I mean, just think about how many views we'll get on this video, though.
Oh God.
But anyway, you made Lynn commit on the air here, so thinking you and I need to get up here one evening, and I say evening because that's when the turbulence is less. The atmosphere is cooling down. Either that or an early morning, but then you have foggy. So an early evening, and we got to go for a ride. About 17 minutes to get out to the islands. We circle the islands. We come back, and they'll either be in the back seat or they're going to be videoing on the ground, and we'll bring you a box of tissues.
We'll see.
You can do
Now,
it,
Lynn said, I'll do that. And you got in a hot air balloon, for goodness sakes.
Yeah.
I know. I know.
You've never seen me in a hot air balloon, and you'll never see me in a helicopter. But I've been flying airplanes for 20-some years.
Oh man, it does sound cool to go out to be able to fly out to the islands, fly out that way.
We'll see.
Where's that Jeopardy sound at?
Get me out there. Take me out there on August.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. That's what it's gonna take. That's what it's gonna take.
How many
August.
G's do you think he could pull? 4?
Without snapping wings off?
Yeah.
We're not
many.
We're not
Chuck Yeager.
Is it a single engine?
Yeah.
Okay. So I like dual engine because if one of the engines goes out, you got a second one there. What happens if this engine goes out?
It's got
You
becomes
glide.
a glider.
It becomes a glider. A very heavy glider.
That's how you land. Every flight ends with a glide. Power off. Ends with a glide.
Should I ask my wife?
No, you tell her.
Yeah.
Hey, look what I'm doing. There's a lot of things I tell my wife. Hey, guess what I just did?
Yeah.
I don't say, hey, dear, can I?
Yeah.
Oh,
can't do that.
yeah.
Well, of course, with her, I mean, she's such a sweetheart. She's yeah, I don't care. Go do it.
If it's for a video, I suppose I could do it for a video.
See, there you go.
That's the spirit.
That is absolutely the spirit.
Now, see, what you should have done was you should have had Lynn talking me into it. But Lynn would
She didn't get her email.
because then then what happens is I crash to the ground and then she's responsible because she talked me into it. That's why she didn't want to do it. Yeah, see, even Lynn won't go up in the airplane.
I would go in the airplane.
You would go in the airplane? Yeah. Would you really?
Didn't you have a family member? Somebody was a pilot. Your dad or somebody had an airplane.
Well, no, my mom's cousin Bill. He's always
Okay.
up in a
All right.
biplane. He's got a little biplane. He's got some.
Well, you found your videographer.
The David, the word for the concert is me. M-E.
M
as in the song.
E.
Matt
says, "Come on, Pat,
Right
don't
here,
be a baby."
After this, right here.
Lynn did
Oh,
it
yeah,
to
you're
get
right.
over. Yeah, okay, you're right, and that's why I'm agreeing to it because I witnessed Lynn getting over her fear. So
All right, hold on 1 second. We're gonna do a live spot. It's gonna be fun.
There is a huge event put on by DeRochers happening this very weekend. You do not want to miss out on if you need anything for your home. They've got a huge clearance sale and indoor market happening at 3316 Navarre Avenue in Oregon. You are talking items at or below cost. You can save up to 70%. There's closeouts, there's clearance items, there's scratch and dents, tons of furniture by Lazy Boy, which you know means quality. There's ensembles, there's couches, there's recliners, there's occasional furniture, there's dining room sets, there's refrigerators, washers, dryers, whether you need something for your home, maybe for your cottage, maybe for your camper. They've even got these little mattresses that came out of sleeper sofas, just $50, $79, microwaves in the boxes, Traeger grills still in the box at a fraction of the cost that it would cost you if you buy it anyplace else. DeRocher's huge clearance sale indoor market event happening this Saturday and Sundays. Tomorrow's hours 9 to 4, Sunday noon to 4. And this is really cool news too. From here on out, first weekend of every month, 3316 Navarre Avenue in Oregon. We'll see you there.
All right.
all right. So when are we going up in the air?
Actually, this afternoon. Get ready.
Yeah, this afternoon, right in the middle of storms. We're
Yeah.
gonna we're gonna make it an experience to remember.
Yeah, it's obviously conditions have to be right. You know, obviously.
So regardless of fear level, anytime I take a first-time passenger, I cancel a lot of flights because I want the conditions to be perfect. I don't want a darn bump in the air.
Pat doesn't need perfect.
And you can tell after doing the whole scuba diving thing, it is about safety. You're not going to put people at risk. You
Well,
take care of
and
yourself.
there's no risk with
fine.
there's no risk with turbulence. I mean, I fly through it all the time.
Right.
But it's a comfort. As soon as you feel a bump, oh my gosh, are we crashing? Are we crashing? And so I try to do the nice calm atmosphere and.
Marco's gonna be sending me clips of the movie Alive. Alive, Final Destination, all
on
this.
the highway. You know this, right?
Well, when Private Ryan or was it Saving Private Ryan first came out, we watched that in the theater, and then very next week I deployed over to the sandbox.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
When are the Taylor Swift tickets being announced? When do those?
We've got
run?
another week
more
of
week, I think.
qualifying.
Yeah. Okay.
So on the other side of that, I'm not sure exactly when.
All right. So maybe in 2
At
weeks.
least a week.
At least a week. All right. We are giving away. Kevin brought in a $25 gift card to Decapa Coffee. Is this good at either location? Do you think?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right. So good at either location. So they have great pastries. Obviously, I've had 2 of those raspberry popovers. Man, did you eat one, Marco?
I did not. I did eat the vegetables that.
You're supposed to be a darn joke, and he's.
I ate all of them.
Backfire.
Marco has actually been doing really good with dieting. You've been doing a good job. You're losing
Actually, it's funny, and then we always make fun of each other and joke. But to be
Yeah.
honest, you inspire me because you look very good at fasting. I'm doing a little bit of my own spin on the fast. But
Are you doing a little bit of a fasting?
yeah, so all I'm doing is I'm eating nothing after 7 o'clock.
Nice.
Ever.
That's good.
That was my big problem.
Okay.
I'm only eating when I'm hungry, and it's definitely worked a lot actually.
And nothing after 7. That's great. That's fantastic. Yeah.
You know what's funny is that my mom was like, "Oh, you're just eating because you're bored," and when you're a kid, you just like that's a throwaway. But really, and I stress everybody, if you want to lose, I I only eat when my stomach starts to say I'm hungry. And whenever that is, I'll eat. But it's like, it's surprising how when you're walking down the hallway, like, you know what sounds good? Chips. That, to me, I used to just eat chips because it sounded good. But that's not because I was hungry.
And I would even challenge you, when you feel hungry, drink a tall glass of water first and then see if you still feel hungry. If you still feel hungry after that, then yeah, maybe eat something. But a lot of times it's just a stomach pain. Doesn't mean that our bodies need food in it.
Right.
It just means you have to drink a tall glass of water and wait 10 minutes. And if you're still really hungry, go ahead and eat something.
So,
but
it's been working. Good, man.
But the very least it could do is curb the appetite a bit. So we don't, because I'll pig out if I once I start eating. All right. Pet doesn't need a bumps because he leaves.
You see how we've changed the narrative here?
Yeah. This has got to stop. Marco didn't even show up, and AJ said agreed, but did show up. Yeah.
See, that's how you do this.
I had
the narrative move.
I had a prior engagement that I had before I booked the golf outing, and I still went golfing. All right, we are giving away this $25 gift card to DeCapo Coffee. What's the word going to be? What are they going to put in? We're going to make them work for it.
Yeah.
Pop over.
Pop over. I like
Pop
that.
over.
Are you going to do the wheel of?
We're doing the wheel of names. We're
All
going
right.
to give this away. Wheel of names.
Just type pop over if you want to be in. How much is this? $25?
It's a $25 gift card.
Nice.
It's going to get you a lot of popovers.
There's a lot of pop.
Or other delicious pastries they have. Remember they made those? Remember when Kevin came in at Christmas time and he brought those cupcakes? Those were phenomenal. I actually found one. So I had one for my daughter. And so, I'm getting this new car. So I need to clear space in my garage in order to have the charger there. And there it is. Yeah, there they are. And I found one. I gave my daughter a snowman one, and she ate like half the frosting off of it and like set it on a shelf in the garage. So as I was cleaning up the garage, I came across, this was just 2 days ago that I came across. So
It held up.
all right, here we go. Matt's in. Danielle.
Our girl Danielle.
AJ.
Woo!
Gwen, of course, Gwen's in. Gwen loves to win. It doesn't matter what it is.
Apple's right across from AJ's house.
Let's see.
Paige.
Oh, that's right.
Is Paige new?
Paige. Paige was even gonna go on she was ready to go on the bus with us.
Oh, she was?
Yeah.
Paige, why did you back out?
She didn't back out.
Oh.
She had said
You and Island are still
there we
on.
go. Oh no, there we go. It's back now.
Yeah, there you
okay. That was worrisome.
Well, you were frozen for a minute.
Was I?
Yeah.
Yeah, the whole thing, everything just went dark on there. All right. So we're still, if you want to win this $25 gift card, all you got to do is enter the word pop over. I got we had some kind of technical glitch there. All right, we've only got 8 names on here.
Let's give them a little bit more.
6
Let's
names.
Do this.
All right.
What
You
do
got
you wanna do
time. Put in the word pop over if you want to win the $25 gift card. We're going to spin it and it's going to be amazing.
Bad.
K100. Love that one from Randy Hauser. It is a great song called Running Out of Moonlight. It's Lynn and Marco here. Looks like today overcast and showers off and on. 71 going to be the high tonight. Cloudy, low down to 57.
Right now it's 62 at Toledo's K100. Your weather is sponsored by Jim White Toyota. Cars arriving daily. Right car, right price. Right now, traffic's in fine shape. No problems on the road. Petersburg Premier Garage Door phone and text line always available to you. If you spot trouble, 419-240-1000.
Pat McCarty guy in the 419 with us each and every Friday doing Friday Facebook Live. Pat, there's some stuff going on this weekend you're excited about.
Oh yeah, I might go get some new ink this weekend at the.
Really?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That's
They've
at the
got
Glass City Center, right?
You got
That's at
something
the
in
Glass
mind?
City Center. Yeah.
You got.
I'm going to get one of Marco's face on my right calf and
right.
Lynn's face on my left
That's
calf. It's going to be
I'll give you $10 if you do that. Serious.
Yeah, the Toledo Tattoo Festival taking place at the Glass City Center this whole weekend. So you got a chance to go over there. Don't forget for Comedy for the Critters at the Maumee Indoor. We had them here a couple weeks ago. Great comedy show. All the proceeds benefiting the Nature's Nursery. We've got the first Friday in downtown Sylvania. You can come out and see me down there. Come check out the new car. I'm going to have a new ride by this evening. I'll be in downtown Sylvania sporting it off. As well as tomorrow.
So let me get this straight. This car company just said they trust you to just drive their car around, and you're just going to be in a car, and they're fine.
I'm going to be in a car. I'm going to be driving all over Northwest Ohio to every town throughout Northwest Ohio, creating content and showing people, hey, if you want to take a day trip somewhere, here's a great place to go.
Nice.
It's going to be amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Absolutely amazing. So, yeah, really excited about that. We've also got the Toledo Reptile Show taking place tomorrow at the Knights of Columbus Hall and on Seaport. And so if you like snakes, turtles, lizards, all that stuff, that you want to go out there and check that out. I think it's 10 to 3 tomorrow. So, all right.
If you're a runner, they've got a 4K going on too. 4K because May the 4th be second
be
soul out
with you,
here.
yeah. And so we've got, it's everything. We got May the 4th tomorrow. It's Derby Day. It's Cinco de Mayo on Sunday. It's a fun-filled weekend. If you can't find something to do, you can't find something to do this weekend, I nothing I can say will help you out.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, the Walleye are playing 2 playoff games.
Are you kidding me? Here
Forgot
we go.
about that one.
I mean, it's
All right. Well, there's lots to do. Of course, follow us on Friday, Facebook Live, and we'll put all these events up on our Facebook page. You can check that out as well. It's Lynn and Marco here. It's K100.
Lynn and Marco.
There we go. All right, let's go ahead and spin this. Should I turn the camera here? All right.
I'm gonna have to
See, y'all
get
can
another
see.
live in this break for Tom Strain.
Here we go. It's spinning. And get out of here.
Seriously?
Are you serious?
Who is it? Kevin
No,
Webb?
it's not AJ.
It's AJ.
This
K100.
pie thing a little smaller.
Yeah,
than
yeah,
Yeah.
You can't win a prize more than every 30 days.
Oh,
That's the rule
boy,
here at
Lynn's
NSF.
Oh,
Lynn's out.
I think. All right. So AJ gets removed. So should we do that? Should we spin it again? Since he won the pretzels that Marco ate.
You left them in the studio. So.
Apparently, that diet is keeping him hungry.
And how,
Right.
how good are those pretzels? I've never heard of them either.
Oh,
Yeah.
my man.
Yeah, I like-
Yes.
What are these things she's talking
They're
about?
not that great. They're not that great. There's a lot of hype surrounding them, and they're not that great.
I like the butter
Um,
twist pretzels. Those are, I mean, those.
Oh,
are
well, these
bomb.
knock the butter. They're right on mine. I'm right on the.
They're on opened
Oh,
on
they're
my
definitely
shelf.
open. I told you what you stuffed in there. They became mine.
Marco's over here like, I'm a victim of circumstance. They were right here.
Hey, I give you a chance. You're like, I may have left. You definitely left the pretzels. And I started.
You know what you could have done was you could have come and played golf and brought the pretzels with you.
I could have.
You absolutely could have come and played
I
golf.
had car trouble, dude.
Don't you have a motorcycle?
Care about? How am I going to carry golf clubs on a motorcycle?
Where there's a will, there's a way.
Right? Yeah. If you really wanted to play
Yeah,
golf, you would have made it happen.
exactly. That'd
You
be
would have
great.
made it happen.
You know, my friend would have given me a ride to the golf course. Boy, we'd roll in. I can't believe you're giving my pretzels away.
So I'm gonna let's see. I'm gonna tell you, AJ, how they taste. Just original seasoned. So what's so special about them?
I don't know. They've got like
each
ranch
one.
powder on them.
There's not ranch.
There's ranch powder, and it's good.
100% it's ranch, right?
No, these are it's ranch. These are
100% it's
Here.
ranch.
100%
These are-
not ranch.
Thank you so much, AJ. Really appreciate
AJ,
it.
we love the pretzels. Should we give him the $25 gift card?
would-
Since we're eating these pretzels?
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
there
change the
you
rules
go.
after he won.
No, I had a popover for goodness sake.
Oh, I thought he was leaving for the.
And since he lives in my neighborhood, I'll just deliver the card to him.
Oh, there you go.
And if Marco doesn't win over a fight in that bag, I can even take him the rest of his
No,
pretzels.
the pretzels are staying here. You guys,
You heard it here, AJ.
their pretzels are now
So,
mine.
so technically he gets the $25 gift card because he didn't get his prize from last
Which
week.
is
So.
probably better than $1.50 to $11.
But what I will say is, if you won 1 week, you won't be eligible to win the week after. We'll
Just
do
to
that.
make it fair.
Yeah, yeah. I still don't know.
Spread the wealth.
That's definitely ranch, though, right?
It's not ranch. It's not even
It-
close to ranch.
It tastes like ranch,
After the
but it's delicious. I mean, these are good pretzels.
They're good.
after the towers.
I wouldn't say they're the
do
best I've ever had. Now,
And it should.
They're close.
AJ and
See, he's in it with they're close to the best. You just got hyped up on them. You're like the anti-hype guy.
oh my gosh, they were telling me
You
these
knew
are the
that?
best pretzels you ever have. Like you'll never eat another pretzel after this.
Well, I don't know that they said that.
This is the most amazing thing.
I will say I'll put these on my grocery list. Are they at Kroger?
Well, I mean, what more of an endorsement can you want? The guy tries one, all of a sudden he's buying them.
Now, AJ and Trenton told me that they have honey mustard onion.
Yeah, that's
honey mustard onion ones. You don't like the honey mustard onion flavor?
Oh, it's spring, and if you love to play in the dirt, you need to head to Tom Strain and Sons and Daughter 2 Farm Market and Garden Center. They're ready to help you get your plants and flowers growing. Bring all that beauty to your home, to your yard. They've got annuals, they've got perennials, including Tom Strain's very famous annuals Impatiens for $10.99 per flat. People come from all over to come in and get their beautiful Impatiens. They are just in a spectacular color and array, and you're not going to find a healthier plant grown in a greenhouse than right there at Tom Strain and Sons and Daughter 2. 5 generations strong and still growing. If you want to grow vegetables, let them help you get everything that you need. They'll help you get on your way with the right soils, tools, fertilizers, and growing tips as well. You can trust them. You will love them. The beauty of the greenhouse is just spectacular right now. So finally, your season, make sure you spend some time there at Tom Strain and Sons and Daughter 2. And if you need a Mother's Day gift idea, some beautiful things there. They're located at 5041 Hill Avenue in Toledo.
Okay.
Okay, perfect. Double check, and I think that was all we needed to get in.
They got a little bit of a spice to them.
Yeah.
A little bit
I
of
mean, it's not ranch. It's something else.
It's ranch.
Definitely not.
It doesn't say ranch on there, but I guarantee you could match up the ingredients there.
I will
with
give you a $10,000. You come in with Dots pretzels from your own house that you made up. You made the recipe with ranch, and it tastes the same. It's never going to happen. She's a billionaire because they don't taste like ranch.
Well, it's ranch. There's a little spice.
There's a hint of ranch. To
Yeah.
it.
There might be a hint of ranch, but it's not just ranch.
Now, when
You can't have a hint of ranch without ranch.
I mean, you guys said it's nothing but ranch.
I never said
I
that.
said nothing but ranch.
I
Say-
said it has a hint of ranch.
Yeah, there's a spice to it as well.
Maybe.
Yeah.
But
It's darn good.
they're
Well,
all right.
it tastes like my grandmother used to make these oyster crackers with ranch powders. And
Are you sure?
it tastes this.
I don't know why. Whenever somebody says something, I always the sentence ends before they're even done talking, and it just sounded like he was saying "tastes like my grandmother," and I was like, "What?"
No cannibalism here.
Apparently, she's good with ranch.
Yeah.
She's good with ranch, but it has a very similar flavor. And as soon as I bit into this, that's the first thing I thought of is, oh, Nani's ranch oyster crackers. Yeah, no, these
Yeah.
are darn good.
Wow. Have you ever had Dots pretzels before?
Yeah, here.
They're all right.
Do they taste like ranch to you?
Bite in that and tell me that's not ranch.
It's not ranch. It's their own. No,
There's ranch in it.
there might not even be ranch.
Not really ranch, but there's a hint of ranch.
Yeah.
I mean, it's on that type of flavoring, but it's not like exactly ranch.
You
That's
just
what I
picked
said.
up points from Mark.
There's the door.
She lightly oiled the pretzels, threw on some ranch powder, and called it a day.
She did not do
That's
that.
what happened. And said, "Look what I created."
You're just mad because everyone else likes them and you don't.
I like them. I just don't think that they're great. They're definitely not the last pretzel I would ever eat.
Well, if you go
They're
up in that
close.
plane, they may be.
You really think they're that good?
Oh my gosh, yes.
Yes, yes, they
Mhm.
were that good.
I think there's too much flavor.
The man said he's buying. He ate what other product? You eat one of them. Said I'm buying these from.
Well,
now
I'm
on."
on my second handful. And these things are good. And they're the right consistency. You know, you were talking about Snyder's earlier.
Right.
They're good.
Yeah.
But they're too hard and they
That's what I said.
explode and they.
I like crunchy. I really love crunchy food, but it's a little.
These are perfect. And one
they're
of the
like
things
breaking
with the
teeth.
consistency is like, you know, I said earlier, I like the twisted butter pretzels. Same consistency.
Right.
You know, just.
That's when you said
Well,
that, I
Dot-
knew you were gonna love this.
Dot is from North Dakota. She grew up on a dairy farm and learned how to cook from her mom. Legend has it the idea for Dot's pretzels began when Dorothy tried homemade Chex Mix at a wedding back in 2011.
That they mixed with ranch
no
powder.
ranch in Chex Mix.
It's. I mean, yeah. It's ranch family. Yeah.
I don't think so.
She was inspired when she ate a
You know what I see? You
spoonful of
keep eating
ranch.
them, so they must be okay.
They're good. I didn't say they're not good.
You should see this pile he has in front of him
Yeah,
over
I
here.
can tell.
I
I can tell my entire pretzel bag is gone now.
Getting close.
Unbelievable.
Your pretzel bag.
Thanks again, AJ.
Hey,
You know what?
AJ's pretzel.
he left them here. They
You know what
became
this
mine.
reminds me of? It's kind of like a cheap appetizer that my wife's family puts out a lot. They'll just put out pretzel sticks and ranch, and you just dip the pretzel sticks in
are
ranch.
good.
Yeah.
In fact, Margarita Garcia says, "Me, I like thin pretzel sticks. You
Yeah.
like the thin ones or the thick cigar ones that used to do the cigar when you were a kid?"
Oh yeah, yeah. When I was a kid,
You mean
I still do. Back when I was a
I like the sticks, and I also like the big ones. I love pretzels, actually.
I'm a big fan of pretzels, and that's why I was disappointed that these were the only ones that I had last week on National Pretzel Day.
Well, I mean, everyone else loves them.
I mean, if
Maybe you're screwed up.
I could go buy a thing of, or I could buy a thing of regular pretzel sticks and dip them in ranch, because that would be pretty much the exact same thing.
Next Friday, you bring in some of Dot's and some of your homemade ones that you can do exactly, and we'll be the judge. And
No.
if you're wrong, you're going to get stung by the shock collar.
A little ranch, a little cayenne pepper.
Whatever. However you want to make them.
Yeah.
If yours are better than Dot's, I'll give you $10.
Whoa, never said they'd be better. I said they'd be comparable. Saying, I bet you would put one in your mouth and not know the difference.
Oh, 1,000%.
You're talking about full out ranch. This has a hint. It's just it's flirting. It's, you're talking full out ranch. No, it's gonna taste totally different.
Yeah, there's no way you could trick me into the dude.
No
Hell
way.
I bet you $1,000.
Mm.
And neither of them are saying these pretzels are making me thirsty.
I know. That's the disappointing thing. Other than them eating my entire bag of pretzels, that's the second most disappointing thing. It's over there.
And AJ's just sitting here watching us eat.
I know. He's like, can I come over and get one pretzel?
Those look good.
Man.
So where do you get those at? Are they? Because I've never seen them before.
pretty much
Any
get 'em
grocery
everywhere
Can you?
now.
So I can
Yeah.
put them on my Kroger click list. And
Yeah, it was select stores.
They have
initially,
different.
but-
So they also have garlic, and they have like 5 different
and
flavors.
ranch. No, I'm kidding.
See, I tried the garlic too, but
mustard. They have brown mustard. One of them's mustard.
Yeah, I'm not
Honey
sure.
mustard. It's the honey mustard. Yeah.
yeah. See, I wouldn't be a fan of that, but
There's a few good ones, but those are just regular. If you get them, just get the original. That's the original.
yeah, those are excellent.
I'll tell you though, my favorite kind of pretzel are the big pretzels.
The soft
Like
ones or the hard
the big soft pretzels.
Yeah.
Did you go get one of those from? Was it Ben's?
No, I
Yeah,
didn't.
You and I are probably the only ones that eat a pretzel
Yeah.
like that with mustard.
Yeah, you know what? I did not go, Lynn. I did not go on Friday to go get a free soft pretzel. You know where I went? I held my commitment to AJ and Trenton to go play golf.
Well, you left
and then,
early,
and then I had to
You know
leave
that.
because I had another commitment to somebody else. So I'm a man who keeps my
You overcommitted.
commitments.
You overcommitted.
Well,
And at least I had the decency to not overcommit. Because I mean, listen,
you
for
didn't
me,
commit.
I'm all or nothing.
You didn't commit at all.
Which is what they even said on here how disappointed they were that you left.
Mm.
Let's just see. That's pretzels.
And now you're
They're-
eating his pretzels.
There's
Exactly.
Southwest
He's doing that to get back at me
seasoned.
now.
There's
is it?
a Southwest.
I don't even like
seasoned
these.
pretzels.
I'm gonna go throw them up as soon as I.
There's honey mustard and cinnamon sugar.
What's that?
Her
Oh,
third
cinnamon.
flavor,
Oh, cinnamon
cinnamon
sugar would be good as long
Honey
as they didn't have any ranch on them. They'd
So
be
they have
really
honey
good.
mustard, Southwest,
Southwest
Is that-
and cinnamon sugar
and the regular.
and the original.
Yeah, Southwest is last. Yeah, that's pretty good too. If you like.
This
cool.
is well, obviously you're here. We got to talk. We already talked about the scuba diving and everything like that. If people want to come and train with you, they want to learn how to scuba dive.
Yeah, on the diving. They can get a hold of Aqua Hut. They can get a hold of me. Of course, you see me on here all the time. Yeah.
And so the purpose of diving, obviously, one thing that people might say is like twist that shade around so that it's darker. There we go.
There we go.
There you were getting blocked out there. Some people might be like, there's nowhere to dive around here, and there's not as many.
Thank you.
Right.
You got White Star out in Gibsonburg.
Yeah, we got Gilboa down in Ottawa, just
Okay.
east of Findlay here, 15, 20 minutes.
All right.
You got the Great Lakes. If you like shipwrecks. Now, I don't dive the Great Lakes myself. I enjoy
Why not?
the.
30
I just
seconds.
haven't-
Do you have a joke?
Yeah.
Besides those pretzels,
I just haven't really had an interest in it.
how far can you go down in the Great Lake?
As a recreational diver, down to 130 feet.
130.
Tech divers can go deeper, and I don't know what that depth would be.
All right, hold that thought. Luke Combs
Combs, Fast Car, K100. It's Lynn and Marco. Thank you so much for hanging out here with us. We do appreciate that. And in case you didn't know, Luke Combs actually had a quick clip of his new song we played just the other day, Hunting by Yourself. You heard them?
Yeah, it's a good one. We knew he was in dad music mode.
Oh, dad
this
mode,
one will
sure.
bring tears. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Here's just a quick clip of Luke Combs. Check this out.
Moves too much and he talks too loud. But I don't mind, 'cause I find it now. But even if it's just time we're killing, it's never felt more like living. They'll make you cuss and wear your patience stand. The next thing you know, they're all grown up and then you're hunting by yourself again.
He's so good.
Yes.
I think it's going to be number
Love
one.
it.
All right, it's the end of our show. Time for us to get out of here. Thank you to everybody who joined us today. We had walleye tickets to give away. Did not give away the ticket thing in the birthday wheel. So we'll try real hard on Monday with, is it 810?
810.
810. And thank you to Pat McCarty, guy in the 419, for bringing all the stuff, setting it up, and doing a live broadcast right now.
Of course.
Podcast during the show. All right, do you have anything?
No, just have an
questions?
amazing weekend.
Yeah.
Capitalize on being in our town and with so much to do. So enjoy, have a blast, and we'll look forward to being back with you on Monday.
Pat, any final thoughts?
Just go out there and make it a great weekend because there's a lot to do, and if you're there's no reason to be able to just have to sit at home.
Yeah, it's a
Unless you're dressing up and watching the Derby
with a big hat.
With a big hat.
All right,
Big
you leave you now here on this Friday show with one last laugh.
It's time for one last laugh. We are just way too mature to find that funny on K100.
Your last laugh of the day is brought to you by J. Foster Jewelers, Pat McCarty.
I always like how you look at him like, is this going to be good?
Kind of like how you look at me.
Well, a woman goes to a pro shop and says, I had a fight with my husband. I want to get him a gift to make up for it. And he says, well, you could get him this gold-plated putter and have it engraved with like a golf quote. And she says, well, what would I write on it? He says, I don't know, some kind of good golf quote like, never up, never in. And she says, no, that's what started the fight in the first place.
Oh.
Morning Start with Lynn and Marco
I love it.
on Toledo's K100.
The waves were mighty and fierce as could be when my lady and I got lost at sea. We tossed and turned and we nearly drowned when my brave little boat went down. Whoa, 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 no, none of that's true. You haven't had a date in a year or two. The sea was calm and the sky was clear and you crashed right into the pier. Yeah, fine.
Accidents don't just happen in sea shanties, so Progressive Boat Insurance has you covered. Take as little as 4 minutes to see what you can save at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates, covered subject to policy terms and not available for all boats or in all situations.
What's keeping you from learning the language you've always wanted to speak?
Too hard.
Takes too long.
Not with Babbel. Babbel's interactive lessons, podcasts, games.
Welcome to Aqua Hut, the place where you can come learn how to scuba dive, just like my good friend Lynn Casey. Lynn, let's go take a look. What's going on?
I have no idea. This is a surprise to me.
That is no surprise. We're at Aqua Hut. We're going to be learning how to dive. And I'm telling you, I'm scared.
was good. It was really cool, fun, and I actually learned a lot, actually.
I can't get over the fact that I had so much fun. I was so scared. It was a blast and not something that was on my bucket list, but man, was it fun.
And you didn't drown in 3 foot of water.
Drown! You did not have to come save me.
So yeah, so if you're interested in diving, give Aquahead a call. Say, hey, I want to talk to Kevin or another instructor, and I want to see about doing a intro to scuba class, because I'm interested in investigating further whether I want to become an open water certified scuba diver or not.
Everything there and
I'm
see
gonna
what
give you a
sticks.
bunch of clips.
Oh,
Yeah.
I hate interviews.
Yeah. So there we go. So make sure you go out, and if you want to learn to scuba dive, contact Kevin. It's fun. And honestly, if you have any worry about it whatsoever, Lynn conquered her fear. She did it. She got in the water, and it was not easy at first, but by the end of it, man,
was so fun.
you had a blast.
Yeah, and I felt so confident with Kevin. I mean, he was so patient and kind, and it's safe. I felt safe.
She was glowing. It was.
Oh, they
so
said
I
they
was
listen to commercials. Do they still listen to commercials?
No.
No, they're on.
They don't know what they're talking about. I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about.
I think they know. what
Clearly
they're talking
confused. They were watching my commercial. That's what they were watching.
Okay. Is that what? Now that I can see the chat, dude,
You're not supposed to be able to hear the radio if the video is playing, though.
that is true.
So I don't know why that was coming through.
You know, they've updated a lot here, actually. You can do AI stuff in here now. And all.
Really?
Have you seen all that?
No.
In the back end?
Mm-mm.
It's
No, I'll have
pretty
to go
cool.
through it.
Yeah, you have to go. 'cause-
Spend some time on it. All right. That is going to, Joe, thanks for being here. Student from, say right there. Now you're in shot. There we go.
Yeah, you are.
So, Joe, hope you had a great experience here the whole week. Hope you had a great experience. And, good luck next week. You're going to be more on the television scene next week.
It's, WBGU.
Okay. That's wonderful. And down, I assume that's down in BG. Right?
It's actually in the BGSU Cooling Center.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Nice.
so you don't have to leave.
So
You're right there on
do you have plans for college next year? Do you know where you're going to go?
Yeah, probably BGSU.
Good school. Good school. I'm a Rocket, but go Falcons. I like the Falcons too. They're a good school. So great, man. Well, good to have you in here. Thanks for being on the show. And here we go. I think that's gonna do it. Kevin, thanks for being in here. Thanks for bringing the raspberry turnovers, and thank you for agreeing that the pretzels taste like ranch.
They
do.
taste ranch-ish.
Ranch of the ranch family.
There's a hint.
We did not get to Star Wars trivia, but you better you better get ready for that next week.
All right.
Being May the 4th, that tomorrow we had I had Star Wars questions planned.
Boy,
Would you not do good at that?
I would do good.
You would do good at that,
Lynn?
I would
Lynn?
not do good at that.
So maybe we won't do that as the showdown, but we'll test Marco's knowledge
All right, there you go.
on Star Wars next week. So stay tuned for that. All right, that's it.
All right. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Have a good week, y'all.